I'm not even gonna make this fucking screen big. Oh wait, you know what? Actually, let me go get a drink while we're going live. I want to quickly get a drink.
Cool.
Jeez, what is going on with my hair today? I don't think I've ever seen you without a durag.
Really?
I swear.
That's funny. In my older reactions. Well, my older reactions once in a while. I'd be too lazy to do my hair, so I'm like,
Without a durag.
throw it on. How would you say?
You're old. I'm saying maybe I don't remember.
Because it's been a while. Yeah, I'd be too lazy to do my hair.
It's because you're a prime specimen. I miss the old wolf that used to react without his shirt on.
See, I haven't done that shit in a long time too. That's funny.
Is this broadcasting or is this just me? I don't know. Because no one's in the chat. In broadcast, but it's not broadcasting, and it's broadcasting to YouTube. Comments. You are live. View on YouTube. Give me a second. You're about to, well, of course, continue to YouTube. Well, what's the point of that? What's the point of not continuing to YouTube?
Yeah, I don't see it on your channel.
Oh, I'm so stupid. Such a donkey.
You're not
My thing
logged
is
in.
set. Bro, the broadcast set to private. So we like literally we literally have nobody. Now it's not set to private because you're picking up on your phone, right?
Yeah, I couldn't see you on the phone. Let me try
Let
again.
me put
Buddy.
some fucking lights up in here. Jesus, that's bright. Shit. Fuck, that's bright. What is that? All right, this should be refreshing on my phone. Let's see. Jeez, bro, I feel like I've got a stadium light on me.
Oh, I guess this is better when I put the light on. It's a bright ass light.
Yeah, it's bright, huh?
Yeah, my shit bright too.
Let me put this like this. You can hear me fine, right?
Yep.
It's perfectly fine. Let's do that, like that. Yo, Frank, what's happening, man? Virgil. How you doing, Virgil? What's happening?
That is hilarious.
How's everyone doing? You can see the chat, right, Wolf?
Yeah, I can see it.
Ben Anthony, what is going on? What's happening, everyone? Who's ready for a Tom Macdonald reaction? Actually, I wonder how many people. 17 people are here, which is great. Do you have a drink?
Oh, dang, I can't even see the number.
Oh, got you.
That's dope, though. Nah, I only can see the comments, but now we good.
I rate if you actually open it up on your phone.
You're right.
You'll be able to just check the stream on your phone. Bro, I brought myself 2 glasses.
Hey, Chelsea. I'm good, Frank. Good, chilling.
Good. What's up, Chelsea?
The ghost of reaction. Love it.
The what?
He said the goats of
the
reaction.
goats of reaction.
Love it.
It's like Ronaldo and Messi. Although Messi's the GOAT, though. And Messi's on your side of the world at the moment, bro.
He is.
He is playing for Inter Miami.
In the city, that was just that.
Yeah, and bro, I think he scored every single game, which I think is absolutely ridiculous.
I think he did,
like,
yeah.
Bro,
Yo, it was so crazy in Miami. There's a road called Oakland Park, and it's stretched from I don't know how much miles, but the whole of Oakland Park was shut down. It was his first game when he made the penalty kick. Like that was like.
Oh, you mean the free kick?
Yeah, the free kick. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was like the whole entire road, the whole like people had trouble going to the grocery store. Best Buy on that road was basically closed down. It was bad. It was crazy.
Bro, it's just, I mean, Messi's. Carlos says Ronaldo is the GOAT. Look, I'm Portuguese and I absolutely love Ronaldo. And for a while, I so badly wanted him to be the GOAT. But the facts are facts. the guy's won everything. He's got the World Cup. He's the GOAT. Ronaldo's right there with him, but the debate was who was the GOAT, Ronaldo or Messi, and the World Cup was the deciding factor. And Messi's got the World Cup. I can't argue it anymore. Trust me, I used to argue for Ronaldo all the time, being Portuguese. But now we've got to let it go. We've got to let it go.
Yeah, man.
I've got to give it to him, bro. Right, bro. Let's. Should we wait like for a few more people, and then get started with this reaction, or should we?
Yeah, you can wait. Like,
should we just do it? Yeah, let's just wait for a few more people. See what everyone's out in the chat. What's up, Wolfgang and Cucumber Squad? Music does everything. What's going on? 22. We actually lost people. Maybe we should start the reaction.
Let's start. Let's start before it feels like like it went back to private, and it's just both of us only.
Yeah, it's just a job. Exactly. Before we go back, okay, let's get going with this fucking reaction. Let's do this. There we go. Sick. Let me try it here. Hopefully this doesn't have any lag on this. I'll actually, you know what? I'll do the settings of the video. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it at that. That's perfect. Okay, you want to rock and roll? Who's there? One sub bad for me. We lost 2 more. Okay, you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's roll.
That's hilarious.
Whoops.
They're screaming that they hate America and we're the reason. If you don't feel safe, then stop defunding the policemen. You calling us extremists because our words have hurt your feelings, and we're sorry we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom. Y'all been filling up our classrooms with drag queens for kids. We think it's not appropriate. You tell us that it is. The complexities of gender and
it's an interesting line there, but like for me, like, you know, we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
For me personally, like, I don't know if you agree with me, but if you think of look, in terms of like the freest country in the world, America is considered the freest country in the world. But I'm saying if you actually look at, to his point, with regards to like the progressiveness that's destroying societies at the moment, I actually feel that this whole concept of freedom is kind of a farce to a certain degree.
Yeah, 100%.
It's kind of a farce. I'm telling you, I feel like there's like autocratic countries, like authoritarian countries that are becoming freer than the West. And I'm literally talking about just what we're becoming. I mean,
right.
You're not allowed to say anything anymore. So to his points, I get that, but I'm saying, we can't hear you. When he says we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom, how much of that freedom is current? How much of that freedom currently exists? All of the media outlets currently are all propaganda. Nothing is real. Everything is fake. Everything is politically leaning. So
everything.
But like literally everything, it doesn't actually matter unless you like go to like independent sources. Everything's politically leaning. So. How free is the society? Like, how free do you deem it? Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah, that's interesting.
For
Yeah.
kids, we think it's not appropriate. You tell us.
What? Go back.
Calling us extremists because our words have hurt your feelings, and we're sorry we can't hear you over the sound of our freedom. Y'all been filling up our classrooms with drag queens for kids. We think it's not appropriate. You tell us that it is. The complexity.
Wolf, I'll hand that one to you. So what you gonna say, bro?
How you know I want to say something?
I'll let you get cancelled first.
How you know? I mean, he's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong. I completely agree with him. And so my stance on that particular thing, right? Firstly, drag queens is kind of like it's a risque thing. It's kind of like an entertainment type of burlesque thing that you would go out, and you'd watch that kind of thing for adults. You know what I mean? My argument for that is why, everyone talks about like, what's wrong with the drag queen reading to kids and blah, blah, blah. My argument is, why does a drag queen feel the need to do a story hour with kids? Like that I don't understand why that would be. For the same exact reason, I would argue if like a priest had to be like, listen, I really want to read to kids. I want to read stories to kids. I'd still be like, bro, that's weird. Like, just let their parents or their teachers do that shit. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be my. That would be my stance.
That can So that can kind of look like how would you explain that? It's similar to it's like promotion in a type of way. Like you said, a professor, a teacher.
Part of the agenda.
Correct. So like a professor, a teacher, parents, they can do that. They can read to the kids. But then if you have like you said, a priest, drag queen, what would be something else? A politician could be a certain thing too, depending on who it is and their agenda. But a lot of these things are really trying to push agenda when it comes to certain type of things. And knowing kids are like sponges.
Yeah, I mean, kids they're easily indoctrinated.
They're gonna ask a lot of questions. And
so for me, it's exactly that. For me, it's like you as a drag queen, you're a fully grown adult, and I'm assuming that you are partially educated. Do you know what I mean? Why do you feel the need to dress up the way you dress up and have to read stories to kids? Like, I don't understand why they feel the need to do that.
Oh, I got a question. So now, playing devil's advocate, what if Medea dressed up? Basically, Medea is a character. Medea comes and read the kids. Would it be the same exact effect because it's Tyler Perry, but he's doing it into a character form, which is Medea?
What do you mean? I don't even know who Medea is.
Oh, okay. All right. So
explain Medea to me.
So you know what Tyler Perry is?
No, vaguely.
So Tyler Perry's super rich. So
okay, wait. Let me put it this way. I don't feel that anything that is associated with sexualization should be pushed onto children.
So even if it's not the person,
that just opens the door. That just opens the door to why you dress like that, and it's literally a crack in the. Like it's literally a crack into the agenda. It's a gateway into the agenda.
Right. So okay. So like even if it's just a character, so it's not the person itself, it's just a character. Oh, another example: Big Mama House with Martin.
Yeah.
Right. So you know how he's Big Mama, he wear like the the bodysuit and the wig. So if he comes to read the kids, would you feel the same exact way? Or would you wouldn't feel that way because he's into character?
The same way, because if we're talking about the character as it was, if we're going about this 10 years ago, 10 years ago, where this is just a character, it's not a malevolent thing. That's actually you know why they're doing it. It's not just a character. It's literally it's tied to an agenda that is trying to indoctrinate children. That's my issue. If it's a drag queen that comes to school and it's just something completely different, right, which is out of the norm, right? But to normalize that, it's a burlesque thing. Do you know what I mean? Doing drag it's a fetish, okay? And I don't know why your fetish needs to be attached to my kid's education.
Fair enough.
That's just my personal opinion. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, let's carry on.
Hold on, I'll read the comments. Hold on. It's the first time I've seen Wolf so calm during a reaction.
And then he said, "Prof is always breaking my head as always."
Oh, big facts. Big facts.
Okay, so yeah, anyway, just carry on.
Are drag queens for kids. We think it's not appropriate. You tell us that it is. The complexities of gender and children won't ever mix when there's school shootings by women whose pronouns.
Another thing I have to add to that whole drag queen thing is that parents have the final say on their children, right? And the majority of parents in these schools are saying, "I don't want that taught to my children. I don't want that activity happening in my schools. It's my children. You don't get to decide what my children do." So when you have that kind of pushback, that's the tell all.
So I do agree with that. The thing is, when it comes to the educational system, especially here, parents don't have that much of a say. It's like, for instance, if it's in the curriculum, parents can't really take that out. It's like, I don't want my kids to learn math. Math is scary. Like, that's the extreme example. Example.
Yes, but I'm saying in terms of the educational norms, English, maths, arithmetic, all that kind of thing, fine. Parents don't get. But culture and ideologies need to be taken out of that. It needs to be a neutral zone. It cannot be a zone where it's like you get to push sexual ideology onto my children. That's my job to do. Do you know what I mean? And it's the same kind of thing. I get to tell my kid what my worldview is. I get to tell my kid what values and morals in terms of religion and worldview. That's my responsibility. Your responsibility is to educate my child in maths, English, arithmetic, and all of that.
Right. So kind of like how gender studies and different religion studies, stuff like that happens in college, but not in elementary school.
Correct. But I'm saying in elementary schools, that should be completely out of elementary schools. That's my personal opinion.
What would you do? What about high school? How do you feel about high school?
No, it just should not be.
Just like college, because you pick your classes in college. If you want to learn about it, you go and learn about it.
You do not get to impart your worldview on my child. You get to teach my child the basic elements and the basic things that they need to pass the school and get a profession. My worldview is my worldview. I will impart my worldview onto my children. You don't get to do that. So that's my personal opinion. But anyway, carry on.
The complexities of gender and children won't ever mix when there's school shootings by women whose pronouns are him, his. I'm not Republican, but keep it 100.
That line over there, it's like there's school shootings with people about pronouns him, his. It's like, it's not just, It's,
no, that was my issue with that line.
Yeah, it's not just. I mean, to be fair, do you know what I mean? Yes, there's a lot of school shootings that are happening because we're creating a fragile society at the moment. Like, we have created an unbelievably fragile society where people kids are not taught to control their emotions. You know what I mean? And a lot of the school shooters, what's the actual underlying thread throughout a lot of the school shooters is fatherless homes, which is a major issue that nobody wants to talk about, right? Like literally a disproportionate amount of those school shooting kids are literally come from fatherless homes. Do you know what I mean? So that's one major aspect of that, and the fact that we're living in a very sort of fragile society that is exposed to a lot of violence at their fingertips. Games, Hollywood, all of those kind of things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then instead of actually, having a strong base at home that can channel their emotions, right? Society's telling them that they should act on their emotions. Their emotions are the be-all and end-all of their existence, of who they are, right? So when they get angry and they get frustrated and they feel like they want to do harm to people, they act out their emotions. That is what happens when you tell people to follow their emotions as opposed to their logic.
Yeah. And even to add to that, I feel like it's getting way worse now. Like you said, there's so much things at their fingertips that comes with, even with music. It's a lot of drug this and killing this, and it's way more than it was back then. And then games are getting worse, and even some games that used to be rated mature are now dropping down to I think rating T for teens. So it's like it's more accessible for these kids to pick it up, because normally it's rated mature, you know, you got to have an adult or your parents with you. It's not no more. So it's a specific type of gender. I don't know what it is specifically, but it's like violence sells, sex sells. There's all this things type of.
Yeah, so you're getting that. Sorry to cut you off there, but you're getting that. It's hypersexualization. So everything is like it's heading towards hedonistic channels. So it's hypersexualization, right? Extreme access to things that are violent and hedonistic, like pornography, like violent shows, games, whatever it is, and then also coupled with a tech conglomerate, right? That monetizes everything on the internet and pushes that kind of thing, right? And creates this world where there's zero consequences for what you do online. Eventually, that's going to spill into the real world, right? I can do whatever I want. I can be as mean as I want online. I'm not going to get punched in the face for saying what I have to, for what I want to say. Do you know what I mean? And I feel when they're in this echo chamber of that, eventually that's going to spill out into the real world.
Yeah, it's gonna get worse.
Absolutely.
It's definitely gonna get worse.
Okay, let's carry on.
That they making sense. The most destructive ideologies are coming from the left. I think Black Lives Matter. They think white lives matter less. And LGBTQ turned into.
I don't disagree. I mean, I always say I hate to say the left, because there's the left, there's the right. Like this is what's so polarizing about these kind of things, is that there's left, there's right, and then there's extreme left and extreme right. And what are we actually living like? What's actually happening is that we're sitting on there's this magnifying glass on either side, but it's extreme left and extreme right. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with being liberal, but there's something wrong with being extreme left, in the sense that you've lost all logic and you've gone into delusion. That's 100% right. And I think everyone just sort of gets thrown into the same pool. So you look and it's like, oh, when people call people, oh, damn libs. It's like, there's nothing wrong with being liberal. I mean, I consider myself liberal. Do you know what I mean? Maybe not, I don't consider myself extreme left, right? But I was always a centrist. You know what I mean? So I was always fine. I was always on the, on the cutting edge of moderate. Sorry, on the cutting edge of conservative and liberal. You're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be in between those, right? But I think what's happening at the moment is that you do have factions of the extreme right and factions of the extreme left that are operating in the exact same manner. Do you know what I mean? It's like over the top. Like it's just over the top. And then what happens is that it gets magnified on, like extreme right is like, if you have a sensible opinion, like, we should control the borders, right? So, oh, you're a Trump, you're a MAGA this, you're a MAGA that. It's like automatically, you know what I mean? Just like a moderate opinion will get you thrown into the extreme right category. Do you know what I mean? And it's that kind of thing, which is hectic.
Yeah, because it's no longer like a real spectrum. It's like far left or far right. That's it. There's nothing in between. So that's the way how it comes off, right?
And they use it purely to be divisive about it. Like they do it purely to split the two factions. Right.
Yeah.
Right? Because
so when you're so far left, you would never see eye to eye with the other side. And you're so far right, you'll never see eye to eye with the other side.
Correct. So like the majority of liberals, right? just who consider themselves liberals, or majority of Democrats, like the normal moderate person, will agree with most conservative Republican talking points. It's like, no, I agree with you. Like, I don't want my children indoctrinated into this, and I get you, that kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? But what happens is, because these factions, it's like the MAGA right, and then the extreme leftists, right, that have got the magnifying glass on them all of the time, and that's all we ever hearing. Do you know what I mean? And I find that even if you sit in the moderate, they'll just throw you on either side, depending on a single talking point. They will throw you onto the other side. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like one single talking point will be like, oh no, you must be a MAGA conspiracy. Someone called me part of the. Someone said, oh, are you a QAnon conspiracy theorist? I'm like, bro, what the fuck is QAnon? It's like. What is that? Can someone please first define what QAnon is? I don't even know what the fuck that is. And you're putting me in that basket. What is that? Do you know what it is? Because I have no idea.
You never. Might as well Google it. What does it called?
QAnon. Bro, people were fucking shooting me. QAnon. What the fuck is QAnon? Are you searching it? Because I have no idea what the fuck that even means.
Yeah, I got to find out how. Like,
they call me a QAnon's conspiracy theorist, and I'm like, and you know what I said? I said that all I said is that there's nothing wrong with a movie like Sound of Freedom, which is literally about protecting children. That's the narrative of the movie. That's all it is. Are you a cue ball? And I'm like, please, what is that? Please, can someone, before you pigeonhole me, can you tell me what movement I'm supposedly in? Like, please tell me. What the fuck does that even mean?
Let's see. Hello.
Sorry, guys, we're just searching over here. Let me read comments in the meantime. Devin,
go ahead.
There's no such thing as QAnon. There's Q and there are anons. But QAnons, that is a made-up phrase. The three alphabet agencies and the mainstream media, of course. I mean, because it's all divisive. That's all they're trying to do. Yeah, exactly. This is what Devin. I'm saying Devin. Stay left is strong, right? They said the Sound of Freedom is a QAnon, and it's not. Of course, it's not. Bro, this is how we used to look at movies. Like, there was a narrative where it's like, okay, the narrative of Sound of Freedom was that child trafficking is a major problem, and it really is. It's a growing fucking industry. You know what I mean? And that was the premise of the movie. That was it. Like, we've got to get a grip on this on child trafficking, which is literally what the premise of the movie is. Do you know what I mean? Somehow you're a conspiracy theorist if you like that movie. Somehow. It's like somehow they flipped it.
Gold Blooded said the system is so screwed. Hate to bring a child into this environment. Not gonna lie, that's something I think about like weekly. Just raising a kid in a certain type of environment is.
Trust me, bro. I've got a kid, and I think about that hourly. Hourly. You have no idea.
It's just insane, man.
So anyway, that's the only reason. Yeah. Okay. Let's just carry on with the reaction. What I do like about Tom Macdonald's songs, I must be honest, is that it actually does get you talking about this, and it's actually nicer doing it with somebody because you can actually bounce. You know what I mean? You can bounce off each other. You know what I mean?
Is that the only thing?
No. Then we got Elizabeth. Yeah, I don't understand the conspiracy theories about the Sound of Freedom. Neither do I. I have no idea how that's been flipped. But anyway.
The WTF, dear Democrats, I don't have nothing.
That line was soft.
Yes, and LGBTQ turned into WTF, dear.
That's a soft line. It's LGBTQ turned into WTF. It's like, okay, I get what he's trying to say, but I just think if you think of a bar, it's like it's what Stevie Knight would refer to as a boo-boo bar.
Boo-boo bar, yeah. I mean,
yeah,
it's such a boo-boo bar, but it's funny. It's just kind of funny.
It's funny. I mean, I think it's actually meant to hit like that.
Yeah.
It's meant to be like that, to use the acronym. But
right, that was actually funny.
Yeah.
Democrats, I don't have nothing against the liberal, but the people representing you are communists and criminals. They've been starting World War III.
I don't disagree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't disagree with that in terms of like the people who are representing you are. I mean, communism. I don't think they're communist, but I do think that they are Marxist to a certain degree. Actually, to a large degree, Marxist.
Yeah.
So that's and they shit. Our leaders are fucking garbage. Let's be real. There's not a good leader in sight. I mean, the American people deserve better fucking leaders.
But the people representing you are communists and criminals. They've been starting World War III. We shipping missiles still. They don't want America great.
Bro, when has America not shipped with missiles? It's like we're shipping missiles. We're shipping missiles still.
They have documentary about that going on. Yeah, bruh.
It's like, I mean, all America is based, like, America was founded on shipping missiles. It's like, this are the forefathers. It's like, listen, right, we're gonna put into the constitution that we've literally, as long as we ship missiles, like missiles every, like, that's what America does. America intervenes. America does it. And you know what? It comes part and parcel of being the world superpower. Like, it is. I'm not even joking.
It is.
If you go back into history, the Roman Empire, the Ottoman Empire, whatever it is, they did terrible things, but in large part, the reason they did those terrible things is to stay the superpower, it's to stay the world empire. They had to sacrifice certain things, and they had to do some really terrible things to stay the world superpower. That hasn't changed. That's just humanity. Like, that's just how we are. See what I mean?
Ooh, okay, hold on. So Elizabeth said, I just have a hard time listening to Tom since I don't think he's trying to unite. And Devin, am I saying it right? Devin? Said so Tom is 100% trying to unite everyone.
Okay, but on Elizabeth's point, I can understand her feeling, because sometimes you actually think like he's purposefully being a provocateur. It feels like that. I don't think his intention is that. I just think that if you like new to Tom Macdonald, like you go and you listen to his stuff, the frequency with which he does the majority of these songs with the same talking points feels like he's poking the bear. But I actually just think that he's just literally trying to drive a point home. Am I correct, or am I?
Yeah, I do feel that way. I do. So it's like Tom Macdonald's a rapper, right? There's many things that rappers say that they do not do. There's many things that rappers talk about they have not experienced. So from the Tom Macdonald sense, it's hard for me to like separate. No, it's hard for me to put together like how he truly feels to what he rap about. And the reason being because, like, for instance, this song, he said that he does not, he has nothing against the left or anything like that. But it's a certain, if you keep talking about the left constantly in all your music in a negative way, you're going to raise that type of thought in everybody's head that you have something against the left. Now, if he's saying that the government is just bad, government period, left, right, up, down, however you want to call it.
Just taking like the base system and like critiquing the base system.
Correct. That's a little bit different. But once you take the base system and you say it in a general sense, but then when you get specific, you aim it towards the left, gonna put you in that.
I think he has attacked the base. I think recently only has he really sort of veered a little bit a little bit, and we've had this discussion before where we felt like, okay, it feels like he's got a particular viewpoint, but he's not coming out with it at the end of the day. But if you actually think about his viewpoint's actually moderate. His viewpoints are pretty much how we all felt about shit like 10 years ago. That was the norm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, there's not. I must be honest. Is like as sometimes as I find his songs a bit tedious because it's the same talking points again and again and again, right? I don't ever find myself disagreeing with Tom's. 98% of Tom's stuff, I don't disagree with it.
Yeah, I don't disagree with it's a decent amount of stuff he said. It's the added part to it. It's like he'll add extra. I'm trying to think. Like, what is that song called? The Black Lives. What is it called?
Okay, I know which one you're talking about. You're talking about If I Was Black.
If I Was Black. That one.
Okay, so if I Was Black was the anomaly. So like that was the anomaly track. So for me, I think If I Was Black was a mistake on his part, personally, to throw that out there, because If I Was Black, if you go to his like discography, like if you look at his discography, If I Was Black literally goes against everything else he speaks of.
100%.
And I think that's why he only made one track. It's like of If I Was Black, and I think he was in a time of his career where he was, I'm not even joking, he was throwing spaghetti at the wall, and he was looking for what could stick, and then he would sort of like run on that. He was kind of like putting his feelers out to see what his fan base could tolerate and could metabolize in his music. And I don't think If I Was Black was taken too well. I think it was.
I'm pretty sure.
And he made some good points there. Like, it's not, he made some good points on that track. Do you know what I mean? The only problem is they cut in the face of every other point he makes on all of his other tracks.
So that's why it's like his music. I can't read Tom Macdonald that much, because his music doesn't mean that's actually how he feels. Even Drake said it. People say, "Oh, Drake is super emotional." He was like, he just make music. It's not really off his life. It's just music. So for him to make a song, If I Was Black, and the breakdown of what he said inside of that song, it's like, okay, he got some good points. He got some real good points. Oh, he gets it in a certain aspect. And then everything else he said, all the other songs, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if he can understand that and certain views of his don't line up to that particular song, to me, I feel like he's legit just making music. And whatever sticks, he's sticking to it. So that's why I can't really say too much on what's his mindset, what's his viewpoint. I feel like it's just music. Whatever's going to sell more, just like any other record label and people do. Like, whatever's going to sell more, whatever's going to have more hits, whatever people going to gear towards, like, I'm going to say it. I'm going to do it.
I get what you're saying. I think he's also very driven by his base, and I think Tom's very good with his marketing. He's very good with his base. You got to give him that. I'm not even joking. Tom Macdonald has got the finger on the pulse of the people that follow him. Like, he literally can feel them. Do you know what I mean? And that's a talent. Like, that's really something that you got to give it to him. Not many artists do have. Like, they just put music out there, and then they, consume it, don't consume it, whatever else. I think Tom Macdonald, because of the fact that he's really connected and in tune with his base, I do feel that his base do mold a little bit of his music.
Yeah, I think he's kind of not the opposite, but he's in a slightly different lane. Like, particularly when it comes to NF. If NF drops a song that, let's say, his fan base may not like or whatever, they'll still ride to it. Remember that issue with Tom Macdonald?
Frank said it. Tom is a marketing guru. That's fact. You can't even deny
100%. 100%. Remember that time when Tom Macdonald dropped that song, and then I I guess he dropped the video. Oh no, he took a break or something like that. He dropped the video saying that he started apologizing and stuff like that because people, I guess, they didn't like the song, or it was something he did on Twitter that he apologized. He made a whole video of him apologizing about something to his fans.
Who did this?
Tom Macdonald. I think we had
know.
talked about it. He dropped a video like apologizing, and then in my mind it's kind of like his base kind of, I want to say, turned against him, but they were kind of like bashing him a little bit just because he did something that they didn't maybe agree with or didn't like or whatever. So he ended up making a song that was geared towards that same exact ideology of his base, and then everything came back full circle. I forgot what song it was, man. I could look it back up. But it's like
it could very well have been If I Was Black.
No. It was way after that. Way after that.
Oh, it was after that, I guess.
Yeah. See, like, and like NF will drop a song, his fans don't like it, but they're not gonna like bully him in a way. Yeah, not gonna bully him in a way to make him feel like he shouldn't make this song, or what are you doing? Da, da, da. So I guess his fan base is kind of just, I feel like they got him on a string in a way. I feel like he could make his own music, but he has to get it. He can't try anything else different. We see in numbers too. He tried different songs and it's like, oh, he got decent numbers.
Do you know what I found about Tom Macdonald's fan base? Is they're a very, very passionate fan base. Do you know what I mean? In the sense that
it's like Eminem fan base.
Like, he's basically built like an Eminem fan base. That you cannot say a word about Tom. Like, you can't say a word that is not to adulate him or something like that. Do you know what I mean? And it sometimes goes to the irrational. It's like, okay, these are just opinions. You guys are the opinion people, right? You guys are the people that are about dissent or about that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But I kind of find that you do get part of that in fan base, where it's like, fan bases are going to be irrational. Music is emotional. Music is 100%. Something that cuts to the heart, and Tom Macdonald's music cuts close to the bone, right? And they hold on to that. And a lot of the times that, specifically when someone's speaking to, your favorite artists, the J. Coles, the Kendrick Lamars, when they speak real shit, right? You hold on to that. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it hurts. It'll cut to the bone when someone comes to you and says, no, but that's trash. Do you know what I mean? So I get that perspective. And I completely understand your notion of the fact that if he is creating his music within that mold, that can be very limiting. So I completely get that. If I'm talking about I'm Sorry. Oh no, geez, I'm Sorry was a fucking insanely good song. Like, genuinely, I'm Sorry was a damn good song. It was a brilliant concept as well.
No, it was. Yeah, no, I'm not. I forgot what song it was. It wasn't I'm Sorry. I remember. I read it to I'm Sorry. I forgot what song it was. But yeah, he didn't make a song apologizing. He made a video. It wasn't a music video. He made like a regular video after that.
I never saw that. I actually never saw that. Anyway, let's carry on actually listening.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's just carry on listening.
Missile still, they don't want America great, they want it miserable. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not.
That's such a flexible line. It's like, I've got my First Amendment, don't forget
I got the second. I actually like that line. It was a line because it's a smooth flex.
It's a subtle flex, but it's a smooth flex. I like that. Also, as far as hooks go, I'm not a big fan of Tom Macdonald's hooks. This hook's pretty cool. Actually, it's melodic. It runs. It's cool. Like, it's smooth. I mean, the majority of his hooks are. But okay, please like, hear my logic over here, and I say this all of the time, bro. How different would this hook sound if it just had a female vocalist on this, bro? Be real. I'm not bashing it. The hook is great. I'm literally just trying to say, how sick would this sound if it was a female on this hook? Just to change up the dynamic of it. I feel like he's always singing his own hooks. And I think that's his problem with his hooks. Change up the dynamic. Bring in some female softness. I don't know, for me personally. Maybe I just like fucking female vocalists too much.
He could even use a female in the chorus, like the background of him singing it too, so it would still change just hearing him alone. Right? Yeah.
Just layer a female vocalist on it.
He said he don't need nobody. He got this.
No, bro. That's just. I really, really want to hear like a hook where there's like a female vocalist that's layering on it. It's just going to be. I think it would just change the dynamic of the entire track.
I'm not a big fan of his.
Use Nova. She can sing. Have you seen some of her videos? She's actually very good.
That is true.
You've got a weapon in your arsenal. Just use it.
Aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
I don't get that line. Why is it not your America? I don't know who they're directing that to.
I guess you're talking about everybody who's like burning the flag, and I guess.
Oh, okay, correct.
Yeah,
okay,
those
so
people, right?
The people who actually hate America, it's not their America. Fair enough.
Right.
Okay, I get that. Okay, cool.
Hearing words I never heard in life. Kids go to school to learn, never make it back home. They get murdered. Like, who's concerned? Not the left or the right. Hope you ready for the fight. Coming to your front door tonight. The former president got arrested.
So, like what he just said about kids going to school, that shit is like so sickening, bro. The kids going to school and not making it back and all that stuff. And he said, who's concerned, not the left or the right? You know what I'm saying? So like he's attacking just the system overall. Like,
y'all
don't exactly. So
yeah, that's because let's be fucking real. Neither the left or the right give a fuck. Like they don't give a fuck. Okay, let's just be fucking real about that. No one cares
about almost anything that's going on with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the reason. You attacking the system. I feel like the system as a whole is fucked. You can point and say left, right, left, but as a whole is fucking
bro. And they both politicize it. They're both such vile
100%.
fucking people that they take these things and they politicize it for political points in their campaigns. Both the left and the right don't give a fuck about school shootings. Both the left and the right don't give a fuck about who dies abroad from wars. No one cares, bro. They're there to whatever. The one thing that people need to understand about the American political system, and I'll always split the American people from the American political system because the people are completely separate to the political system. The American political system, right? Anything that happens in America is an opportunity to pass a bill to get more money. That's it. To print more money. That's all it is. Whether it be a conflict abroad, whether it be school shootings, whether it be climate change, they use it as a narrative to just spend more money, right? That's all they do. And that's the left and the right. That's a bipartisan thing. That's not just a partisan thing. It's not like, oh no, well, the Republicans care more. No, they don't. Like the Democrats, no, they don't. Fuck, nobody cares. You know what I mean? No one fucking cares. So absolutely. Anyway, let's carry on.
Your front door tonight, the former president got arrested. The current one lost, but I guess he got elected. Kids get molested.
Do you think so? The current one lost, but he still got elected?
My thing is this. Why are we still speaking about this? And in the terms of, everybody pick a side, even if it's conspiracy, people pick a side, even people who were in terms of like.
I think it's important to speak about it, specifically when you're speaking about something as important as election interference. And there has been election interference. There's been election interference from the Democrats, and there's been election interference from this is what politicians do. Do you know what I mean? The only problem with that, right, is stating it out like that, where it's like, well, the the left was saying the same exact thing when Trump got elected. Oh, the election was stolen. It was Russian Russia collusion. So they denied the election too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's the only thing where when you election denying, right? It's like, okay, well, Hillary felt that the election was stolen from her. So do we give credence to her as well? Like, if we give credence to you, should we give credence to Hillary Clinton?
See, with that, I'm kind of like, it can happen on either sides. And I'm pretty sure it happened before it was never talked about. So it's like, if there's no full, it's like, if this going to court, if there's no full proof, you got to leave it alone.
But that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Is I'm saying there was no full proof that there was election interference. But I will tell you, the thing is that people look at it as election interference as if, like, okay, so there was like these ballot harvesting and all that kind of crap. There was no proof of that, right? But I'll tell you where there was interference and where there was electing interference is where, look, the Democrats own the institutions. The Democrats own all of the sort of like the spinal institutions of America, where it comes from Hollywood, whether it be education, whether it be the FBI, now that we found out as well, and what's happened there, and the media, the mainstream media, and where you see the election interference is it's actually inadvertent. It's actually very sidelined. It's around the Bush election interference in the sense that they went to the media and said, this story, this Hunter Biden laptop story, is Russian disinformation. You need to block the story. That was before the election. And that story was a massive story, and it was a true story that they told the mainstream media, which they all fell into lockstep, and they all banned that story. Do you know what I mean? And you can see there was interference with Twitter, there was interference with Facebook, there was interference with all of the mainstream media things. So it's not election interference in terms of the actual process. It's actually everything that happens around. They played the political game, and they got all of those institutions to fall in lockstep with their narrative, to then only after the election to find out that all of that shit was actually true. And when people were saying that was true, they were calling people conspiracy theorists. That kind of story would have been unbelievably damaging to Biden. Unbelievably damaging to Biden. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's the election interference. It's literally this systemic structure that they have with the most powerful institutions in America, being the media, being Hollywood, being the social media agencies and things like that. That's where your interference is. So it's kind of like shield the candidate I want, shield Biden, and literally just absolutely pump anything and everything against Donald Trump. And that's where I feel, and I'm no advocate for Donald Trump, you know that, but that's where I feel that's where they played the game. And right now you can see this is how they're playing the game right now. It's crazy. Every time there's another story about Biden's son committing a crime, Trump gets another indictment. So it's like,
it's getting swept under the rug.
No, I'm saying, but Trump gets the indictment. Look at the timeline. It's like, oh shit, something else came out that affects Biden, right? Pump the Trump thing, indictment, this. It's too well timed to not be interference. And we know the FBI was involved in this. You know that it was all being played. The Democrats are really good at that. Like, they're very good at the political game. Why the Republicans cannot get ahead with the younger crowd, right, is because like the Republicans just says, oh well, we're going to lower taxes. The Democrats, from a political system, they took over the most prestigious institutions. They took over Hollywood. They took over the education institutions. They took over all of the real critical sector of the United States. They went for the culture, where the Republicans went for the business. Do you know what I mean? And that's why they're there. And the problem is that it's been corrupted. It has fully and utterly been corrupted.
And it been that way for a long time. So the interference you're talking about, and the interference that everybody else speaks about, most people, and I'm pretty sure what Adam is referring to is the election, the stolen election, not getting this vote and not getting that vote. And
I do find it weird. I also do find it weird that Biden got more votes than Barack Obama. Like that for me, it's like I'm not saying anything, but really, like Barack Obama, the most revered, most famous president. Like he was when Barack Obama got elected, it was huge. He got the most votes ever in any presidential election, and Biden beat him by like a significant number. You know what I mean?
But I think that one may have to go to Barack Obama was still promoting and advocating for Biden. And plus on top of that, I'm not sure when the law had passed that felons can start voting now. I think that happened like wasn't it the same year or the year before? Because before they couldn't. So that adds the vote, that adds more people voting too. So I think all that played into because that last election was the most, they had the most votes total than any other election. So it had to go somewhere.
I also think more people came out to vote in the last election.
And that too.
Yeah, there was a hell of a lot more people that came out to vote in the last election as well.
Uh-huh.
I mean, look, and it was. I must be honest. If it wasn't for COVID, Trump would still be in power. I think Trump did himself a significant amount of damage in the whole COVID scenario.
Oh, he's definitely winning next election though. 100%.
Do you think so? I don't think so.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not.
He's winning.
I'm not a Trump fan, but I feel like he's going to win.
I'll tell you why I don't think he's going to win. Is I personally think that American elections get decided by the swing voter, and the swing voter doesn't have the stomach. The swing voters are usually moderate, and the swing voters don't have the stomach for Trump. I genuinely don't think they have the stomach for Trump. Who I would really love to see winning the U.S. election is Ron DeSantis, but that's not going to fucking happen. He won't even get the Republican nominee. I mean, that's not going to happen.
That would be the last person I want to win.
Seriously, don't you like him?
No.
Why?
And being in Florida, Jesus.
I'd like to actually hear your perspective because you are from Florida.
So he's legit trying to ban. Well, no, I think he got it through. Anything that deals with Black history. When I say Black history, I mean like AP. I forgot what the class is called, but like in colleges and in high school, anything that deals with like Black people, he's taken away from college. So public colleges has to stop supplying those type of courses. That's one thing. And he talks about slavery. He's saying
but I think he's tying that to the CRT thing, the critical race theory, the radical agenda. You must be careful where you get that info from because that's been very much gaslit.
But there's still courses that comes with, I forgot what it's called. Oh man, I have to look it up. African American history in AP classes. If you're taking away that, you're taking away history. That's like he doesn't want that type of history or whatever that being in Florida schools, public schools. So I'm saying that if you're taking from college courses too, so it's like that's still history. It may not be American history, even though it came from Africa, but it may not be American on the soil history, but yet that's still history.
You see, what I've heard and what I've researched about that with regards to that is not he's trying to take away history. I think he's trying to detach. And I think the media is gaslighting people over here. He's trying to detach the CRT from that. And what they're trying to do is they're actually trying to infuse CRT into that. And then when he's saying, no, I want to take CRT out of that curriculum, they're saying, oh no, he's passing a bill to completely erase Black history. That's not the case. That's not what I've heard.
Right. It's not Black history. what I'm saying is that you're taking away. It's a course, just one course, and I mean just the history of everything, just a course. If you're erasing a course, why not just take away history classes then? You're legit banning a specific course from being taught in school. And
What's
that
the course?
course,
I'd like to just research. I'd like to just read more on that. I don't even know what the course is, but I'd like to read more
African
on that.
American studies, African American AP.
Well, if he is legitimately, and I mean, I don't believe anything the media has to say about that. But if he legitimately is doing that, obviously I'm against that. Obviously.
Hold on, I'm looking at it right here. Yeah, College Board new AP courses on African American studies. But in
I think they're framing that. I think they're framing that the media. Look, the media has got their eye set on Ron DeSantis, and I think they're framing that in a very distasteful way. But again, I'm going to reserve my comments because I would like to read more about that. To be honest, I'm not discrediting what you say. I'm saying that I'd like to sort of dig a bit deeper there, purely because I don't trust the fucking institutions or the media.
And just a comment that he mentioned about slavery, about
what?
I'm trying to think. So
that slaves learned important skills during slavery.
Correct. So
it's like saying that Jews learned important skills during the Holocaust.
Correct.
It's not to make light of slavery, or it's not to make light of the Holocaust. It's like they had to learn important skills in order to survive during those heinous times.
Right, but
so no, I that can be framed very,
of course. So I think that's the issue. It's like, for instance, if I'm saying that, okay, this girl got molested, sexual assault 10 times, but she's still alive, that helps build endurance towards things against the world, and she become a stronger person. It's like, cool, I see what you're saying, but it's a bad thing. You can you can make light out of anything potentially.
Yeah, I think slavery as a whole, and slavery as a whole, obviously, is just completely horrific. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think anybody should be speaking about that particular thing with any level of glee. Whereas, oh well, but black people learned good skills during slavery. It's like, oh, you got to be very careful how you frame that, because that can be very, can be misconstrued. Do you know what I mean?
And I get it, harvesting, and you can say many things like that, but it's like, it's when it's something dark, it's hard to like.
I think the way, I'll tell you what. Look, I'm not going to tell you what's in Ron DeSantis's head. I can't do that. But I think the way he tried to frame, the way he tried to sort of convey that, was that black people learned integral skills from slavery to ensure their survival. Just like Jews learned important skills during the Holocaust to ensure their survival, because if they didn't learn those things, they wouldn't have survived. That's what he's trying to frame. But when you're speaking to the masses where it can be misconstrued, that is a bit of a that can be a hectic statement.
So right. So the issue with that is you have other people that were not involved in slavery on that opposite end or Holocaust, but they survived too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what was the point of that being said? If you had other people who didn't go through those things but also survived, what was the point of highlighting like, oh, they bring through this to enhance or to kind of promote their survival? But it's kind of like, other people have not been through that, other races have not been through that, but they survived. So I never got the whole point.
This is exactly why I say that is a very tenterhook statement. It really is. in the sense that you can see how it can like completely be misconstrued, because a very fine line in terms of its definition when you structure that line. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So I completely understand. I completely understand why people look. People say dumb shit. I think DeSantis says dumb shit. Trump says dumb shit. Biden says dumb shit. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, you're not black if you don't vote for me. That's just retarded. It's like, do you know what I mean? They all just say stupid things. But again, I mean, he's got some polarizing things that he does. I just think, see, I don't vote on character. I literally vote on policy. Like, for me, it's like, are your policies better? And that's all I really care about.
Right.
You know what I mean? But today, it's all about voting on character, which just, it's infuriating. Let's carry on.
Coming to your front door tonight, the former president got arrested. The current one lost, but I guess he got elected. Kids get molested, pedophiles all get protected, and you can kill a baby anytime if you're pregnant. People so weak, feel free to take.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into the whole abortion thing because I'm pro-life, and there's a massive argument that can be had around the abortion thing. We've had this before.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going to agree with him on the pro-life thing, and I'm not on the radical side of the pro-lifers. I understand that there are exceptions to the rule. I understand rapes, incest, abnormalities, blah 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 blah. But that makes up for 2% of abortions, whereby 2 or 3% of abortions, whereby 97% of abortions are completely and utterly elective, and they're done out of convenience. And that's what I try to eradicate. That's what I would prefer to eradicate. I would prefer a more responsible society as opposed to a society who feels that abortion can be used as a notion, as a crutch as a contraceptive. That's my thing. So again, we don't live in a perfect world. I understand we don't live in a perfect world. You know, you're gonna have to find a balance in this kind of thing. Sadly, you know, you're never going to get no abortions, and you're never going to get
correct.
You know what I mean? So you're going to have to find a balance. But the thing is, I think we're moving too far where it's like, oh no, a woman should have the right to terminate a pregnancy right till point of birth. You must be some sadistic, evil person to do that. Like you must be a sadistic, evil person to do that. So that's my point. Anyway, for me, I'm pro-life. I have my own. I can argue this to the hilt, but we'll be here for another 2 hours. So anyway, Karen.
And you can't even speak, God forbid you disagree. I don't even know what virtual signaling means. Young men used to fight wars, now they make memes. Divide us up, I'm pretty sure that's the plan. Got a gun in my hand for when shit hits the fan. And how the woman of the year is a man. I'm pretty sure I never really understand. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America. You told us we're the ones to blame. You're the ones who riot till the city's up in flames. You told us we be spreading lies, but you believe the truth is on the news every night. You told us we gotta stop the fighting, but you're the ones who keep the country angry and divided. You told us we're crazier than you, but all of our conspiracy theories are coming.
I guess that can go both ways. Like, you believe, you know, what's
this
on
bridge
the
is
news.
really bad, by the way. Go ahead.
Sorry?
This bridge?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the bridge. No.
This bridge is really bad.
Yeah, I feel like Tom Macdonald's like really trying to keep his voice at like a certain level, and like he's really straightening himself.
You can hear that shit, yeah.
It sounds like that. It doesn't suit him. That bridge, to be honest. In terms of like, you believe what's on the news, that can go both ways. You know what I mean?
was
like,
just about to say that. I'm like
Republicans believe Fox News, and they say a lot of shit, and Democrats believe CNN, and they say a lot of shit. I mean, they can go both ways.
And the thing is, when some people say that you believe what's on the news, is that the internet too, and all these articles and all these companies that post things, they could be just as corrupted as the news too. So it's like you have to get information somewhere. It's like we're not out in the field chasing these people, understanding every single thing that's going on. We get our information from the internet or the news,
Correct.
and either way can be corrupted.
Exactly. Yeah. Look, I think independent media is the way to go now. Like it's all gone to independent media. If you want to get any semblance of the truth, you got to go in information media. I actually follow a lot of conservative outlets and a lot of progressive outlets, like the Young Turks. The Young Turks are progressive. The Daily Wire is conservative. Russell Brand, I don't know if you ever watch him. He's fantastic. He's very centrist. Like he's great to listen to because he goes at the system. Like he's not left or right. He is fully the fucking system's wrong. We need to change the system for everyone. The system needs to be dismantled. America's got a bad system, which I really like that about him. And the thing is that I'm not an idiot. Do you know what I mean? Neither are you. You can sparse through news. You can go through news. You can go through it with a fine-tooth comb, and you can decide for yourself what is right and what is wrong. But what I hate about the mainstream media is they tell you, "Oh no, you're too stupid. You're too stupid to decipher. Like we need to silence this side of the
right. Yeah.
So we need to cleanse it for you because you're too stupid to be able to make sense of it. Like that's just ridiculous." Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like you can, like there's nothing wrong with watching left outlets and watching right outlets, and then seeing where the truth lies in the middle. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Let's carry on.
You told us we're crazier than you, but all of our conspiracy theories are coming true. You can try to burn down the city, scream at the top of your lungs till you're dizzy. You can cancel everything and everybody in it, but it's not your America. You can burn the flag, get aggressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive.
Fuck, I wish this fucking hook had a female voice on it, bro. It really is such a nice hook. It would have been the cherry on the top. This is
It's one of his better hooks. It's definitely
one of his better hooks. Slap a female voice on this shit, bro. I don't know. Is it just me? Is it just I like female voices? Maybe I wasn't sung enough lullabies when I was a child. Just like that female vocal, bro.
Progressive. You can wear a mask and pretend you're progressive. I got my First Amendment, don't forget I got the second. It's not your America.
That's cool. I mean, again.
Oh, they got a new album coming out?
Yeah, The Brave 2. The Brave 2 is coming out. Whatever else. Okay, so let me change the title of this to reacting to Tom Macdonald's. Should we tackle American flags?
Oh yeah, we'll do that. What's you remember that song with Tom Macdonald? Shit. It's a damn song. He's like rapping. He's like rapping. I gotta look it up.
Bro, I haven't reacted to Tom Macdonald in a minute.
Oh, trust me, I know. That's why I can't get none of these song names.
I was cancelled from their crew.
If you disagree with anything Tom Macdonald says, his fans will annihilate you.
Okay, let's go. We're gonna start with this one. Bro, on this one they're flexing hard, bro. They're standing on a fucking legit tank.
That's funny.
Like legit. Okay, you ready?
You.
Let's go.
My people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flag.
You gotta admit that beats.
I actually like this chorus. Huh?
Yeah, but that beats hard though.
The beat is hard as shit.
Beats fucking fire.
Stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American.
You like the chorus before he starts spinning?
Yeah, I actually like the chorus. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hype track.
So that's the thing. It give me that hype vibe, which you don't really get from Tom Macdonald. It's I like the hypeness.
Yeah, it's a hype.
And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American. I ain't never gonna pretend that I give a damn. Anybody who's offended, come get it. We throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great again? You a punk, you a clown. Better know where I stand. I'm the white boy with the middle fingers in the air, dog. We don't give a what. 100 white boys gonna hold me.
I don't know why he doesn't just say we don't give a fuck. What are you doing? Like we don't give a what? Why? Just so we don't give a fuck.
Make American great again is always funny to me.
Oh, the Make America Great Again, yeah. It's just seems to just be the tagline.
I guess.
For me, in terms of you actually talk about like a global empire, when wasn't it great?
When wasn't it great?
No, I'm saying like I'm talking about. You got to look at it from where he's coming from in terms of like being the strong. We're not talking from he's not looking at it from like a social perspective, right? Because like nobody can sit there and make that argument that America was great in the 1960s when there was fucking oppression and Jim Crow laws.
But people will ignore that to say that America was great.
I'm saying there's a lot of things, but I'm saying what he's looking at is he's looking at as how everybody looks at America in terms of like even around the world. They're the fucking superpower of the world. Mm-hmm. We control it, we the empire and that kind of thing. So it's very surface level. It's like it's not digging, it's not nuance, it's not digging into the deeper crux of the things that America's done. The fact that it undertook 50 coups where like America has actually involved themselves in other countries where democratic leaders were elected into the country and the CIA overturned that entire thing, bro. And they got a dictator to be in leader because he was friendly to America. He was more friendly to America. So like if the country of democracy actually took out a democratically elected leader and put in a dictator because they were friendlier to them. So I think it's just, if you go into like the nooks and crannies, you're going to find a lot of shit that's no, America wasn't great. Do you know what I mean? But I think the way he's saying it is it's how the image that America is projected. Do you know what I mean? I think
right.
Like I think a lot of people look at it in that way. You know what I mean? Don't forget, America's greatest export was Hollywood. Do you know what I mean? It's that consistent sort of indoctrination level. We are the greatest. Our way is the greatest. We are the most powerful. We got the best weaponry. We are freedom. Eagles, guns, fucking hamburgers. Do you know what I mean? That's how. Am I wrong?
No, you're right. So that's the only thing. When it comes to a certain perspective, basically America being great. It is a perspective, anyways. But America being great, it's like from the outside looking in, a lot of people will look at America being great as in that aspect. But for the people on the inside looking out, in a way, it's kind of like particular people. You'll be like, yeah, America's never been great. If you say make America great, that's a different story. Make America great again, it's like, yeah, never been great socially for a lot of people.
So certain groups of people, 100%. I mean, if you had to speak about, okay, America's great. Okay, cool. What about the opioid epidemic that was created by pharmaceutical companies in America that destroyed millions of people's lives? You know what I mean? Right. What about the infiltration of crack into all of the inner cities?
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, and that was done by politicians. That was actually systematically constructed by the system to destroy and to destroy black communities. Like you can't overlook that. Like that was something that actually happened. Do you know what I mean?
And also to institutionalize and have the jail system publicly to get more money and all of that.
Correct. So I'm saying you need to and look at what Heather's saying. Fentanyl now as well. It's the same thing. They're allowing fentanyl into the country for a fucking reason. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is that, look, all of America's problems, all of America's demises, everything that doesn't make America great has got is if you actually just follow the fucking money. That's why America's not great. America's not great because it is capitalism on fucking steroids, and everything needs to be monetized, including people's deaths, including people's health, including everything, including people's psychological status. Everything needs to be monetized, and that's what doesn't make them great.
I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, but I think that line, what he's saying, is
just nobody fears America. No one look at America as in they're that country anymore, like how they used to.
Yeah, it's a very patriotic notion.
Right.
Which was, that was the who first coined that fucking statement? Ronald Reagan. I think it was his line, "Make America Great Again." I think Trump just took. Just correct me in the chat there, guys. Ronald Reagan, I think, was the first one who actually used that tagline, and then Trump kind of just took it from him. I think.
It wasn't that time. That was the era with the crack cocaine era, right?
Yeah, I think it was around there. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you actually think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's skip over that one if you don't mind. I'm trying. Let's just skip over that. Okay, let's go.
100 white boys gonna hold me down anywhere, dog. We think that you suck. My patriots the craziest. They ain't afraid of breaking fists on faces. If you really want to taste of this, no safety tip. The same mistake and spray the clip. I pray you miss.
I don't like the play on color. The white boys are going to do this. The white boys are going to do that. I don't like the play on the color. Like in general, I hate it when it's done in from either side. I hate the hyper focus on the color. These are white boys that are fucking spitting you just guys, patriots. Call yourself patriots. Call your word fucking your life. I think too much is focused on color these days, and I just think playing into that trope.
I agree. I feel like I'm just probably too used to it. I did not notice it until you mentioned it.
I just can't stand I just can't stand the playing on the color line and shit like that. It's just, I think the more we hyper focus on that type of shit, the more that shit is going to be a problem.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Breaking fists on faces. If you really want to taste of this, no safety tip. The same mistake and spray the clip. I pray you miss, because if you don't, they gon' go wacko. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them. There's these, that, those. I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem. Smack them.
That was funny though. That ladies, then that does. That's funny though.
I guess 2023 I guess is fair game now.
Look, the whole notion is ridiculous to me. The they, them, that, those. Somehow in today's world you can be multiple people. It's like, do you know what I mean? Like someone comes to your house and they'll be like, "Listen, can I bring a friend?" It's like, cool. It's like you coming to dinner, right? Cool. I'm sitting. I've got a seat. I'm setting a table for 9, right? You want to bring a friend? Cool. Okay, no problem. I'll set a table for 10, and then they call you, and it's like, "Hey, cool. Hey, Phil, do you mind if they come still?" And you're like, "They?" Like, bro, I've only set a table for 1, bro. Who's they, bro? You're bringing a whole fucking crowd. It's like, no, they. It's like, no, bro, I've only set a table for 1 more. I thought you said there was only 1 more person coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit.
I'm just, come on, let's not play around with the English language and grammar.
You should make a skit like that.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just, it's ridiculous. I agree with him there. Like we've gone silly. We got bigger problems to to focus on.
Clip, I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them, there's these, that, though. I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem, smack them. I don't give a damn, can't stand them. Gang full of randoms, fan with a handgun. Run up in your mansion, leave it all abandoned. I was raised to be brave, to the grave, United States. We love the country that they've been corrupting, go woke and go broker if you ain't awake.
Okay, I'm gonna pose a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Pose a question for you. We roll the dice. World War III, right? Look, America will never get invaded. Geographically, they've been blessed. It's virtually impossible to invade America. And so it's geographically, it's impossible to invade America. And then
unless it's from like the inside out, but it would be like
it's virtually impossible. They've just been blessed in terms of that their geographic location. That's number one. But let's say hypothetically, they say they can, even though they can't, because even if they do, America's got like 4 guns to 1 person. So it's like they got more fucking guns than people. So if you ever do manage to do that, you're not going to get very far. But let's say all of that doesn't exist. They invade America, and now the American soil is now, you have to fight. You have to fight in the fucking trenches for this fucking country now, right?
Mm.
Adam Calhoun, I don't even look twice. Adam Calhoun will pick up a fucking gun, bro, and he'll Rambo that shit. That's the feeling I get from him. The guy's been to prison. The guy's about that shit. I honestly feel that oak will literally be, he will fucking go tooth and nail. Does Tom give you that vibe? Do you think Tom will pick up a gun? And I'm like, when it like, because not many people will. Do you think Tom's about that life?
Yes and no, and the yes is a subtle yes, meaning like if he has Adam with him and add somebody else, I feel like he would. If he's
that's a good point. That's
by
a good point.
himself,
I think he'd be driven by his circle. I agree.
Right. So that's the only time I would say yes. Adam will go do it by himself.
By himself,
Tom,
bro.
I don't think Tom would.
Adam Calhoun is a cold-blooded killer. I'm telling you right fucking now, bro. That oak's a cold-blooded killer. Tom, sometimes I don't know. I feel like
Tom might wrestle you though.
He could wrestle you, but wrestling you,
might wrestle you.
like wrestling you and like being in the front lines of a war takes a very different man. And I'm not saying that I would be a man that would do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm just asking the question. I'm posing the question. Like if something actually had to happen, do you know what I mean? Would he be the kind of guy that would take his money and use his money and be like, listen, I'm just going to leave America? Or would he be like, I will fucking die on the soil?
By himself, he probably going back to Canada. If he got Adam done with him, he's staying.
Like, I think he would be influenced by someone like Adam. Fair. That's just a thought experiment. Just an interesting thought.
People of the city are under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up on your gun, this is American flags. American flags. American flags.
Bro, shout out to Nova that she actually made those F-35s look almost fucking real, flying in formation.
Oh, shit.
Bro, those F-35s are like, those are superimposed. There's no ways they're arranged fucking F-35s to fly in formation over them.
You never know. It's Tom Macdonald.
Bro. I mean, I can 100% believe that in America you can go to some place called Rent a Tank, but I don't believe that you can go and be like, listen, I need your most expensive jet to fly over my fucking scene for my music video. There's like no ways that's happening. You know what I mean? I fully believe that we can fucking rent a tank in America. I mean, I wouldn't even know where to begin to find a tank in South Africa. But in America, I'm almost 100% sure you can rent one.
I'm pretty sure because I've seen a lot of rappers in tanks and rent tanks out, like on the street. I think Jordan Lucas had actually, I don't know if he bought one
or he rented
Logic,
one. Wasn't it?
Even that, but he had one by himself too. He was just recording. It was like after the whole Logic song and thing. So I'm pretty sure it's possible in
So
certain
maybe it's
areas.
just for a prop. So probably for like movie and music props.
But how did they get that anyways? Even if it's for a prop, they had to rent it out, right? Or you thinking that it's not a real tank? It's just like a fake.
No, I think that that's a real tank. I think that's definitely. It's not. This is a very, very old tank. At the end of the day, it's not like a Bradley or an Abrams tank. I don't think you would be able to even get that. But interesting. I'm just saying, like, in terms of video editing, Nova did her thing with those fucking jets, bro. Just check a look at the
and every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American. Got that AKA all Draco, leave you stankin', break your ankles. I'm not hearing what you saying. Hit the pavement, now you seeing angels. It get dangerous, go against the Patriots. Got all the bangers. Take a look inside my closet. You gon' see way more than hangers. Hammers like I do construction. Ammo, I'ma shoot at something.
Hammers like I do construction. I think it's a bit of a weak bar, but I get what he's trying to say. Like hammers of a gun, and then hammers. Do you know what I mean? It's like I got way more than hammers. I got hammers in terms of like gun hammers, but I think it's a little. Like, I think if he didn't add the hammers like I do construction, because like it's kind of weird. It's like, why would you have construction hammers in your cupboard? Do you know that kind of thing? But I get what he's trying to say. I get where he was going with the bar. I just think the like you do construction kind of threw the bar off.
Yeah, now I get it. It's really weak. It's his best. I think that line about you go to my closet, you see more than hangers or something like that. I think it was okay, but
see, just me joy in the comment section just said I myself have ridden a tank in a special set dated a National Armory for the public to learn about what it's like. I don't know why I ever need to learn about what the tank's like.
I ain't gonna lie. I want to ride a tank.
Fair enough. Riding a tank's cool. Okay, let's be real. Yeah, I wouldn't mind riding a tank. I'd like to fly an F-35 first. If I'm being honest.
See, that's too dangerous for me. It's too much shit that could happen. A tank is either I'm gonna run somebody over or kill somebody, but I'll be safe. But the F-35, that's kind of different.
No, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't fly it. I'd just like to be a passenger. Like just.
Oh, you mean like back seat and someone's in the front?
There's no ways I'm fucking flying the thing, bro. There's like 500 different things to do every minute in those things, bro. Like it takes a real skilled person to fly a tank. It takes a real. It does actually take a real skilled person. I'm saying to fly an F-35.
Why you think we own these guns so we could just go do some hunting? You must not pay close attention. Government, they want division. Only treason if you lose. I guarantee we come out with it. Let my flag fly high like eagles. I would die for all my people. You can't change me with procedures. I'm about freedom, you about evil. Leave you hanging from the ceiling like chandeliers in cathedrals. Never have the safety on it.
Leave you hanging from the ceiling like chandeliers at cathedrals.
Better than the
the gun bar.
The gun bar.
The hammer. The hangers and guns.
If you hanging from the ceiling like chandeliers in cathedrals, never have the safety on, and when we run out, we just reload. People of this country.
I have to tell you something. The one thing I've noticed that Eminem doesn't do a lot, and a lot of other rappers do, is when they try to construct the bar. You know what I mean? Like they say, it's like. I do this, like this, like this, that. You know that using the like to sort of emphasize a bar? Do you know what I mean? Eminem doesn't do that a lot. Do you know what I mean? Like what Eminem does, the way he constructs like that fucking bar with Melly Mel is like, oh, well, there goes Melly Mel. We lost his ass to Roy. It's like, fuck, bro, that is a fucking bar, bro. You know what I mean? Like the way that it constructs Asteroid, like the way he constructs Asteroid, the way he constructs bars And what Eminem doesn't do is use a lot of that, this and this like that, this and this like
Yeah,
that.
he doesn't use the simile bars type of thing. Like
Correct.
as and like yeah.
Correct. Like he tries to avoid that like as much as he can. Like he'll do it once or twice, but he doesn't do it all the time. You know what I mean? Where here you heard a lot like this, like that, like that. It's almost like you're really trying to make a bar out of something, but
right.
It doesn't land. Do you know what I mean? Like
there's levels to lyricism.
Why you miss so many of Eminem's bars is because he's not doing that. Because when you say like, you're looking for the punchline. It's like,
Correct.
oh, this and this like, and then they're giving away the punchline. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like what Eminem is like, well, I wouldn't mess with the juice. I wouldn't mess with the juice head whose head has been destroyed by a meteor. Well, there went Melly Mel, we lost his asteroids. It's like, bro, like I missed that line in my reaction. It was like only afterwards when I heard it again, I'm like, holy fuck, that was such a fucking bar.
That's happened to me too. I got the asteroids, the asteroid. I got that bar, but I didn't get the build up towards it until like after.
Yeah,
bruh.
And that's where I found like, don't lead me into your punchline. Like, let it just, you know what I mean? Another line I didn't get from Eminem's thing. I know we're veering off, but another line I didn't get from Eminem's thing is like Gen Z is acting like rap experts. Zip up your gaps and close your mouths. And Gaps is a child clothing brand. So zip up your gaps and close your mouth, but zip up your gaps and close your mouths. Completely went over that bar. Like, you know, it's just brilliant. It's like very, very good.
That's Eminem, bro.
Yeah.
Procedures about freedom, you about evil. Leave you hanging from the ceiling like chandeliers in cathedrals. Never have the safety on, and when we run out, we just reload. My people of this country, and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. Every time we pull up, you see stars, you see stripes, you see flags on the cars and the trucks and the bikes. Every time we pull up, we go hard, we outside, we got flags on our arms that are tatted there for life. Every time we pull up, we don't care if you mad. We cherish this land. The haters can't get buried in rags. They set fire to old glory, turning fabric to ash. But every time we pull up,
unnecessary, like turning fabric to ash. It's like they burn the flag. I mean, I assume it's turning fabric to ash.
Yeah.
Like, but it's I get
this
that.
land, the haters can't get buried in rags. They set fire to old glory, turning fabric to ash. But every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Beats hard, bro.
American flags.
It is.
American flags.
6-shot this, huh?
And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
I think somebody had mentioned the song I was looking for is Ghost. I think it's Ghost. Damn. No, they said Ghost. That's the one he was rapping, right? No?
No, it isn't. I don't know.
I think
Tom Macdonald Ghost. He's with Nova in Ghost.
Nah, I don't think.
Well, let's react to that. Have you reacted to Ghost?
I have no idea. I'm lost off of Tom Macdonald song names. I have no idea.
Okay, let's listen to this one. Because this looks like it's going to be something. Because I see Nova. I'm assuming this is not political. Unless Nova is like, oh my god, I love what you just said. Like, this must be.
I've seen $100,000 in cash. I've took the trip to hell and back.
What did you say? What did you say?
I gotta check my YouTube.
Let's just listen to this while you do that.
I've seen 100 grand in cash. I've took the trip to hell and back. I've been around, never saw nothing like you. And I've seen lights up in the sky, and I've seen ghosts alone at night. I've seen some things, but they were nothing like. Till I walked through walls. Till I walked through walls.
Have you seen ghosts at night?
Oh, I can't hear you at all. I didn't even know you were talking.
Oh, really? Jeez, what's going on?
Hold on. Is it my headphones? Let me try.
That's your headphones again.
Hold on.
Can the chat hear me? Hello? I feel like it's your headphones again. Can the chat hear me? I just want someone to say yes or no. Because it could be me or it could be Wolf. Okay, so they can hear me. Link can hear me.
Okay. I can hear you through my laptop now. Me.
Okay, so you're breaking up.
I can hear you now.
I can't hear you now. Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, Wolf? I can hear you fine.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So let's just carry on. I'm going to carry on playing this.
I've took the trip to hell and
You can hear it, right?
I've been around, never saw nothing like
Yeah.
you. And I've seen lights up in the sky, and I've seen ghosts alone at night. I've seen some things, but they were nothing like.
So I wanted to ask you, have you seen ghosts at night?
Nah.
I also haven't seen ghosts at night. And a lot of people have. I mean, I just never have. I just thought it was an interesting question to ask, because I ask people quite a lot, where it's like, no, I've seen ghosts. I've heard some crazy ghost stories from people, really. I've never seen a ghost in my life.
I've seen ghosts alone at night. I've seen some things, but they were nothing like. Till I walked through walls. Till I walked through walls. I wanna be with you, 'cause I'm me with you. I've seen things, I swear to God, that I still can't explain. I've been way too drunk and way too high, been dancing in the rain. I've seen butterflies and babies crying still until this day. Ain't seen nothing that's quite like you. Till I'm a ghost, stuck in all my life to you. And when I'm a ghost, I will always.
I really like this song. I like this kind of Tom Macdonald.
Yeah, I prefer the non-political Tom Macdonald.
I mean, I don't mind his political. I mean, for me, he can be political. Like, I don't mind as long as you can be okay with me having an opinion on it. I don't fucking care that he makes political.
Right. I just mean in terms of like.
No, I'm saying your preference, sure.
Right. Like, I've heard so much that I'm like, it's like if you eat the same food over and over again, you're like, I don't want this for like another 2 months, 3 months. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. I've heard so much from him. I'm like, yeah.
The political stuff. I love this song. I don't know. Have you ever heard one of Tom Macdonald's songs? It's called, I think it's called "Hang On." Like he's literally on a road.
Yeah.
Bro, that track
was really good.
Fire, bro. That is probably for me one of Tom Macdonald's best tracks he's ever made.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and even like that, and then there was another one called "Castles."
That was tough.
That was fire, bro.
Tough. Like, that was tough.
Yeah, like I must be honest, like I like in terms of like preference, like playlist type vibe, like this goes on, like this will be a playlist song. Like it's chilled, it's like it's mellow, it's about your love, your love for Nova and your relationship. It's fucking sick. I dig this. I mean, I've got no issues with this. I'd love it more if you put a female vocalist on the fucking hook.
Yo, this man not leave this shit alone.
It's like the day I hear a female vocalist on Tom Macdonald's hook, bro, it becomes my favorite rapper of all time. You know what I mean? I'll put Eminem aside.
Oh God, don't start that.
When I'm a ghost, I will always be your boo. I've seen the country far and wide. I meet my heroes all the time. I've been around, never saw nothing like you. And I've held diamonds in my hands. I've got a couple million fans. I met some folks, but they were nothing like. Till I walked through walls. Till I walk through walls. I wanna be with you, 'cause I'm me with you.
Bro, I dig this.
I do too. Actually, I do.
I think this is fucking sick. I really, really like this song.
I wanna be with you, 'cause I'm me with you.
Dude, this is. What am I doing on my computer? Sorry. I feel this is a radio track. Personally. I mean, I've never heard it on the radio, but I'm saying this could be a radio track.
What genre would you put this music in?
What, pop? Must be somewhere in that genre.
I don't know. I feel like Tom Macdonald would be really good in pop, potentially.
Yeah.
I feel like he could find a lane in pop. Similar to how MGK went from, rap to rock, and he destroyed that shit and back to rap.
Bro, do you remember Tom Macdonald did a fucking rock track, bro? Do you remember it was one, what was it called? I think it was called Ashes. That was fire too. He suited that though. Was it Ashes? Maybe I'm thinking of a different artist.
No, I think he do have a rock song, but no, his rock song was with it's with Nova was in it too, and it was with somebody else.
No, I remember a rock song from Tom Macdonald. He's like in a barn, bro, and he had his mic stand was from like fucking chains, bro. Like it was all metal, chains, fire.
Oh,
I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of the song. I thought it was Ashes, but that I might be confusing that with maybe like an Alter Bridge song. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I thought
that's happened when you drop a song every week. It's hard for people to remember names.
Yeah, that track. I thought that was very rock-ish.
Well, Frank said
Frank said it was Ashes. Okay, so I'm not getting myself confused over here. I thought that. Have you heard Ashes, bro?
Nah, that's the video. No, the only one I know was him, Nova, and forgot who it was. Somebody else, but that was the only rock song.
That was with his best friend. I think it was him, Nova, and his best friend. Did it? No. This was a different one, bro. Like Tom Macdonald was in leathers. He was in a barn. There was fire everywhere. The whole mic stand was made from like chains, bro, like a biker chain. Bro, he really suited that vibe. No, you must actually check that out. Like he really suited that vibe.
'Cause I'm me with you. I've seen things, I swear to God, that I still can't believe. I've seen shooting stars and crystal balls and magic in the breeze. I've seen Paris, I've seen London, I have been weak in the knee.
I'll always respect that ride or die relationship. You gotta respect that. Like they've got their own special click, and there's no way you can fault that, bro. That kind of click with your partner is fucking unmatched. Like I got a click like that with my own wife. You know what I mean? Like
that's dope. You gotta respect that for real.
You gotta fucking respect that.
Ain't seen nothing that's quite like you. Till I'm a ghost, I'll give all my life to you. And when I'm a ghost, I will always be your boo.
I just got that. That is hilarious.
What?
Till I'm a ghost, I will always be your boo. A ghost.
Oh my god, that's actually a bar. I didn't even, bro. This is how crazy my thing is. Because you hear it in rap tracks. It's like, oh, she's my boo,
right?
He's my boo. You know what I mean? I didn't even think about that, bro. Good pickup.
That's
so I'm a ghost. I will always be your boo. That like giving her a fart. Bro, I didn't even pick up on that. That's crazy. Tom Macdonald like legit looks pretty good with his beard though, hey?
How is the beard normally?
Does he always have a beard? I don't think he always had a beard.
I don't know.
I'm being legit. Like, look, this looks like a Calvin Klein advert. To be
It
honest,
does, especially the color too. Yeah,
it, like literally the grayscale, and that
yeah.
literally looks like a Calvin Klein advert. You know what I mean, it's like the guy's a good looking guy. Like, look, me personally, I mean, this is his own thing. Obviously, he can do whatever he wants. Me personally, I wouldn't put tats on my face. I think he's a very good looking guy. I think he's like, I wouldn't put tats on my face, but he's got his own shtick, which is fine. Do you know what I mean?
You wouldn't put like a cucumber on your forehead?
Not a fuck, bro. Laugh. No, bro, I won't put a tattoo on my body. I'm one of those people. Bro, I'm the kind of person that I don't wear jewelry. Like, I don't wear my own wedding ring because I can't stand stuff on me. And if I had to put ink on my skin, bro, I wouldn't be able to look at it. I'd want to rub it off.
That's crazy.
Like, I can't. Like, I literally go and I tell the people, take it off. Take it off. I don't want it. Like, you know what I mean?
Take it off.
I can't see shit on my skin, bro. But I dig tattoos, by the way. I like tattoos on other people.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
I can see you with a full sleeve.
What do you mean? I wouldn't cost much. Have you seen how thin my arm is? I should consider it, bro. Seriously, bro. How much does it cost to put a full sleeve on a toothpick? I mean, that's gonna be a bargain. It's gotta be a bargain. I should consider that. I should consider doing a full sleeve.
Oh my God. Till it's all gone, till my last breath, till I leave town, till there's nothing left, till I'm in the ground, till I'm.
Oh, dude, we're gonna do ashes. Frank just gave me an idea. Do ashes for Wolf. We'll do ashes now after this.
I bet.
I'll give all my life to you.
Okay, falsetto.
And when I'm a ghost, I will always be with you. Till I'm a ghost.
Did Nova just lick him? No, I can't do that. No, bro. I would not allow.
He probably had a crumb on his face.
No, bro. I don't like people licking me, bro. Even my own wife. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, fine, they got their own thing, but no, bro. If my wife had to like lick me like that, I'd be like, listen, like, don't lick me. You know what I mean? Why are you putting your saliva all over me? You know what I mean?
Till I'm a ghost, I'll give all my life to you.
Is that his dad? Is that his parents? Is this his parents? Do you know?
I have
the
no
chat
idea.
room.
We gotta ask. Yeah, you gotta ask the chat.
It
And
must
that
be.
is tall.
Yeah, his dad is tall. It must be his dad and his mom.
All my life to you.
You say his parents, yes. And his dad is tall.
I will always be your boo.
And his back. And his back.
No licking at all. No licking of bathroom floors. No licking of armpits. No licking of whatever you've licked that we now all know. No licking, Anna.
Oh my God.
Sick track. Listen, here's my next question. The dude's got so much fucking money, right? He loves this girl to death. What are you waiting for? Put a fucking ring on that. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean,
what if you don't believe in marriage?
No, man, it's bullshit. I mean, do you believe in marriage?
Don't call it bullshit.
What else does a man have?
Well, what if they both don't believe in marriage?
I mean, fine. If they both don't believe in marriage, but why not? Why not make that commitment?
It's easy.
I mean, This is
I'm about
going
to
to
say
be.
you could get divorced as soon as
This is
quickly
going to
as you
become.
get
This is going to
married.
become like a progressive versus fucking conservative argument. I'm all for marriage, bro.
No,
I'm
I am
all for.
too. I'm just saying that I can
Okay,
see.
okay, fair enough. At least
Yeah, yeah,
you
no,
for
I
marriage.
am, I am, I am, I am. No, I can see
I'm
that
for
some
the
people
institution of
just.
marriage. I think it's what else what else does a man have? It's more risk. I think it's more risky today to be single than it is to be married. A lot of people say, no, it's too risky to be married. Really? What's there in being single? What, you're going to buy a fucking Rolls Royce, have all that money, buy a Rolls Royce, and then go to a club and show it off to people you don't like and people that are fake towards you who don't give a fuck that you have the car?
Ooh, I think it's more risky being married.
Why? Don't you trust your own? Well, bro, there's marriage contracts that it's, bro, you can get married out of community of property. You can marry out and out. What's yours is yours. What's yours is yours, and what's hers is hers. It's
Well, in
risky
that
if you,
state,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
If you
risky
take
if you make
the regular
stupid
normal
decisions.
route, yeah, it's risky. But that's the way I'm talking
Yeah,
about. Yeah.
like
So
if you're going in community of property and you're being like, okay, well, that's the romantic contract. Oh, community of property, we love each other so much, like everything comes in, and then shit goes fucking sideways, and then afterwards she's like, listen, buddy, half your shit's mine. Like, you know what I mean?
right. So that's the risky part. But yeah, if you got the right contract and stuff, and it's
Yeah, then
communication prior to marriage, then yeah, you
there's
should be
absolutely
fine.
no issue.
I
Okay,
don't think
so
you should
I'll,
look into the comments right now. It's going pretty crazy. It's going fucking crazy.
what's happening? Who's licking things now?
Jesus
Is there more
Christ.
licking?
Yes.
Frank, I see Frank in a completely different light now. Frank said, I'm for licking. Frank, bro. Like Frank. That's, I don't know. I don't even know who you are anymore, Frank.
This whole licking conversation is crazy.
Kevin said, depends on what's being licked. Oh my God. This is like an OnlyFans discussion now.
I'll be back to that again.
Yeah, we're back to the OnlyFans. Okay, yeah. So, this one. Yeah, check this, bro. If you haven't seen this before, check how hard like this is. This is like rock.
It's rock and roll to me. There's no controlling me. I sold my soul and stole the gold from royalty. I'm locked and loaded till the motor overheats. I'll rock the boat at seas I'm not supposed to be. The Holy Ghost is in my broken bones, and heaven only knows what being poked awoken me. The homes of those who tried to slow my roll and throw me to the wolves will turn out burnt and smoldering. I'm filling the coffins with everything that I wanted, and then I'll drag them behind me so they will not be forgotten. I hit the.
So wait a second. Is it really rock? It sounds more rappy, actually.
It's rapping, but it has that rock
With
sound,
like
the
a
instrumental,
rock.
everything. Yeah.
MGK's done that a lot. Rock
Right.
beats, rapping on it.
I'm filling the coffins with everything that I wanted, and then I'll drag them behind me so they will not be forgotten. I hit the bottle so often that when I did hit the bottom, it didn't hurt even a bit, but now I proceed with caution, and I've been haunted by rotten bodies. The path that I plotted been full of haters and demons. I burned a bridge when I crossed it. I got $1 in my pocket, then
Bro, I swear I'm allowed to God. I completely forgot how he fucking spazzed on this, bro. He's literally spitting on this.
This is Tom Macdonald we need. I can definitely dig this Tom Macdonald.
I rock with this.
I think he was spazzing on Cancel too. Cancel was pretty good.
Cancelled was good though. Cancelled's fire, bro. Like I actually, the one thing about Cancelled was I liked the swagger, because that whole swagger on Cancelled was like, do what you fucking like. You can't cancel me. Like that line where he says, like, I own the cameras, I own the gear, I own the fucking, it's like, that's a flex and a half. It's like, bro, I am the fucking production agency. Do you know what I mean? So that was fire.
I'm saving just in case I get to where I'm headed and I still need change. I feel the ghost of rock and roll take hold of me. An overdose of I don't care what you believe. I'm all, I'm Jimmy Page, I'm Kurt Cobain, I'm Rolling Stone, lay Guns N' Roses across my grave. Ashes to ashes, mama. There's blood and guts to me, it's mud running rust to me. That type of feeling when you love destructively. Its claws are stuck in me. It promised luxury. If I said I trust you, you were dumb for trusting me. Hate me publicly, away for company. Afraid to God, your devil never.
What?
He said, if I said I trust you, he said, if I said I trust you, then you done for trusting me. That's pretty fucking stupid. That's funny.
Oh, that's bad.
Summons me. Either way, you don't have to say without a Tom Macdonald. You exist because of me. I'm fueling the fire with little beautiful liars. They burn the brightest, then I pull out every clip with the pliers. They get a funeral suitable for the rumors that ruined all of the truth in my music. I keep it on the fire. I've been hella made of iron. I keep a cooler full of booze because I'm a juvenile tyrant. I never lose. I give him Lucifer, and he knows who I am. So when you meet him, say I said what up. There's 0 survivors. I feel the ghost of rock and roll take hold of me. An overdose of I don't care what you believe.
This was sick, bro. I dig this track. I must be honest. This was 3
You
years
said what?
ago. I'm saying this was sick. I dig this track. This was 3 years ago.
I thought it was longer than that.
No. It was just 3 years ago. Okay, so that was Asher. So what do you want to listen to? Give me another track.
Oh, we got the one canceled.
Oh, you want to do cancelled?
I
don't mind cancelled. Cancel's fire. I even like the beat.
Can't be canceled, so there's no way that you can stop me.
I even like the beat on that. Like I thought, even like that ominous beginning where it's like suspenseful and you know what I mean?
Hey, he killed this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
So there's no way that you can stop me. I'm fully independent. There's no label who can drop me. Y'all been starting rumors. Let me help you with some. Yeah. He's a racist. He's a sexist. He's in love with Donald Trump. Y'all can't cancel me. My life is.
I didn't like this. Whatever he did to his face here. I don't know how that suited the track.
He's a reptilian.
Yeah, but I just it looked weird. Like I didn't understand. That was the only thing. That was my only critique of this track was this funny little paste he did on his face. I was like, I don't know why. I don't know why he did that. It looked weird.
It's scandal free. There ain't no sponsors taking losses because the brand is me. My hands are clean. My family and my fans are.
Jurati lent that cage from NF.
That's funny as shit.
NF's got a lot of cages.
Right.
Agree. Y'all can't cancel me for facts because you're mad and weak. Go ahead and tell the world I'm ugly and racist. I braid my hair and I don't care about cultural appropriation. I moved to the ghetto, lived in the ghetto. There's no Caucasians. And still I loved every single one of my neighbors. How's a man say I'm clickbait if he gonna use this face to get clicks on his page? Y'all hypocrites are made.
That's fire.
That is.
That's fucking hard, bro. It's one of the fucking sickest lines. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, you use my fucking face to get clicks, bro.
If he gonna use this face to get clicks on his page, y'all hypocrites are made. But I ain't tripping about these bullies. It ain't 6th grade. Go ahead and diss me trying to sell a couple mixtapes. I'm not afraid. Take my face and my name. Paste it on the front page. I'm already famous and you'll never change it by hating or claiming you'll take it away. My grind wicked, write my rhymes different. You could try to quantify, define limits. There's a dying gimmick and denying winning. This is pure fire. This ain't white privilege. I do what I want. Get all the Gucci and Louis Vuitton out of my closet, out of my crib. I do not want it. That is for kids. That is for rappers who ask you to produce their beats for free, pretending online like they rich. I am not playing it safe. I said what I said. It is what it is.
Hard.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel.
I dig this hook. This hook was fire. This hook was fucking fire. It just, this whole song just clicked, bro. The whole thing.
If you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me. They love me because they know that I'm it. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go on, try and say this.
I've got to say this, going back to Frank's like guru, like Tom Macdonald is a marketing guru. Just the timing of when he released this.
It was perfect.
Like,
it was perfect.
Absolutely fucking perfect. And it was the perfect song to release. because he rode the momentum, like he rode the wave. Because I think it was fake woke that literally blew, and then because it was one of those sort of, I say controversial. I don't find him controversial. I must be honest. I don't find Tom Macdonald controversial, but people find him controversial. But he rode that wave, and it's like as that blew, he dropped this, and it was fire. It was like heat. Like he rode the momentum correctly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where, I think I reacted to it as soon as it dropped, and the videos went crazy. The views and everything went crazy.
It went absolutely tilt. Yeah, absolutely tilt. So no, like when it comes to that, he was absolutely brilliant at that, and it's something that a lot of artists miss out on. Like MGK with that whole Eminem beef, bro. Like he did more harm to himself by dropping Binge, because Binge was such a fucking trash album. Like
that shit was so trash. That shit was so trash. And I'm gonna be honest,
ride the wave properly, bro. And he's a good rapper. Like if he had dropped if MGK had dropped Hotel Diablo after the Eminem beef, it would have been a different story. But like you go up against the god, and then afterwards, he just called you a mumble rapper, and then you release an album that's just mumble rap like. It was crap. Do you know what I mean?
Even if he went back to doing even if he went straight to his like backyard freestyle that he do now type of thing.
Oh jeez, bro.
That would have been crazy. Because even the diss song towards Eminem, it was a real good diss track towards Eminem. It was towards Eminem, that was a real good diss track.
MGK was the only guy that literally cut Eminem. Like you could feel it. Like Eminem was bitter about that, because the diss track was
he had to respond.
He had to respond. He absolutely had to. Let's go.
But I swear to God, you can cancel the kid. Everybody knows my name, from local folks to global fame. I'm vocal about the social justice movements. I expose the fakes, turn rappers into ghosts and graves. Make no mistake, they bones will break. I'll throw them in the wolf enclosure, slowly turn and close the cage. Acres full of sheep, you know that I'm the only goat. I'm great, they spoke my name to mostly hate. I don't complain, I'm woke, I wait. I total focus soldier, wrote the art of war, know every page.
I love it when Tom Macdonald does this flow. It's like this, it's like a progressive flow that it's just, and he maintains it. It's not up or down. It's just da 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 da. I love that flow from Tom Macdonald.
Numb to all the dumbness, smoke tobacco laced with Novocaine. I won't behave. I stoke the flames. I'll choke their throats with golden chains. Use vocal cords as skipping ropes and jump till I am soaked in brains, from open plains to coastal waves to solar rays in open space. Can't find nobody doper unless you poke your veins and snort cocaine. Whoa. Y'all can't cancel me. Just get mad that I'm the man until you smash the screen. Like, whoa, I can handle heat. I walk through hell in open sandals, drinking gasoline. Yeah, I could have been a star, could have had a mansion and a car, and a Grammy album on the charts. I'm a savage, Randy with the bars. I don't rap about Xanax, goddamn it, can't cancel facts. We need answers, championing trash to the masses actually massively damages, Keep trying to cancel me, I own the master, so I make the beats, I write the songs, I own the cameras, I could have been.
I love that. It's one of my favorite parts of this fucking song.
It's facts with that shit too.
So rubbing it in your face, though. You know what I mean? The camera.
Like even even when he said that, I'm the man, and all you can do is basically smash your computer or whatever. Because like you can't. That's you watching them on YouTube, or you can't do anything else but get mad and just show your computer, your laptop. That's funny as shit.
This track is one of my favorite fucking tracks of his, bro.
Famous, dumb my music down till it's basic. Get it on the hottest Spotify playlist. Modify my catalog and go mainstream. I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm it. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go on, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can cancel the kid. I feel like all these rappers lately on a mission. They starting drama, they don't really want no problems, so they talk in whispers. Don't even start, no competition, y'all are finished. They say they feeling froggy, but I bet none of these frogs gon' ribbit. They think I'm soft, but I promise y'all that I'm solid like a rock inside a Teflon box and dipped in carbon fiber liquid. I'm not religious, but I walk with Christians. If Jesus died for all my sins, he'd need 1,000,000 crosses tall as buildings. Y'all can't cancel me. I'm a god and you're the devil. Stop attacking me. Like,
you know, he got a lot of heat for that line, by the way.
Which one?
From like a lot of Christian people, like, I'm the God and you're the devil. Like, where he actually claimed himself to be the God, and then he says, like, or he put himself on the same thing as like Jesus and whatever else. I just saw there was a couple of people that had an issue with this line. I mean, for me, they're picking at straws here, personally.
Y'all can't cancel me.
Yeah.
I'm a god and you're the devil. Stop attacking me. Like, whoa. Nails in my hands and feet. Y'all some snakes.
Like
I don't need fruit from that apple tree. I ain't doing features or buying beats. I'm a wolf, I don't lie with sheep. I am what I am, and I can't hide my teeth. Way too many rumors, I'm like, who said it? Never met him. If he dissed me, probably about to drop a new record. I do what I want, no matter if I get approval or not. Y'all ain't gonna cyberbully me or try to push on me until I'm becoming some dude who I'm not. Head full of ludicrous thoughts, producing the songs. My music is truth and you brutally shocked. I'm shooting my shot, I'm Biggie, I'm shady, I'm new school pop. Go ahead and call me a piece of garbage, make a starving artist your primary target. I'm the largest monster in the farthest darkness. I'm a closet sharpened, I'm an army sergeant. If people want to hate, then I'm grateful. It's only gonna make what I say less painful. Look at my face, embrace, I'm unstable. I ain't gonna break or shake or feel shameful. I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm it. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go off, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid.
Yeah, that's definitely one of his greatest,
Yeah.
hands down.
Did he say he don't buy beats? It sounded like he said he ain't buy. He said on the last verse, it sounded like he said that he don't buy beats.
Yeah, I think he makes a lot of his beats though.
He bought that Eminem one.
I think he bought the Eminem one purely because of the Eminem one. That's the only reason he bought the Eminem one.
Right.
Like he dropped a lot of racks on that fucking beat. And you know, it was one of my least favorite songs of Tom Macdonald. I didn't like that song at all.
Oh yeah, I know. You told me.
It wasn't. I mean, like, there's a
That's
lot
the
of.
one he wrote the Eminem love letter, right?
It was too soppy for me and too. I don't know. I didn't dig that track at all. That Stan one. I felt it was one of those tracks that it was made purely just to try and see if you could get as much,
correct,
as much notoriety from it as possible. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it came across like that personally. So, what else? Jeez, bro, do you remember coronavirus? This is when he was throwing spaghetti at the wall. This is what I was telling you about.
Oh yeah.
Remember coronavirus?
Nah, that wasn't my first one. What was my first Tom Macdonald reaction? I think that must have been the same year of the Tom Macdonald thing. I think that came out 2020, right?
Yes. My first Tom Macdonald reaction was "I'm sorry," and that fucking blew my mind.
Oh.
That track was like hard, bro. I'm sorry, let's just remind ourselves of that. But we're on a Tom Macdonald train today. I guess this is a Tom Macdonald live.
Oh man.
Honestly, y'all have been killing my confidence. All of the negative comments and gossip, it's hard to imagine the stress that I'm under. I'm sorry for all of this. I'm sorry for spitting the truth. Sorry for dissing that dude. Sorry for missing the point of the criticism. I was blinded by diamonds and loot. I apologize to all you guys. Y'all were right. I was out my mind. I went too far. I did too much. The haters were right when they said I suck. I did my best. It did nothing for me. I gave my guts and got lost in glory. I'm standing here while you sit before me. There's nothing left but to say I'm sorry.
This beat
I love beats like this.
Have you heard this before?
No, I don't think so. It don't sound
Have you
familiar.
never heard this before?
Nah, it don't sound
Bro,
familiar.
you're fucking kidding me. This is one of Tom Macdonald's best songs. It's like
That beat got me already.
Bro, like cancelled? Bro, this is 3 times better than cancelled. I can't believe you never heard this. Is amazing. So we're gonna get like a fucking first time reaction for you. This is one of my favorites of Tom Macdonald's ever. Bro, listen, bro, you're gonna love this.
That beat build up is just fucking disgusting already.
He was getting so much heat and whatever else. So he made a track called "I'm Sorry," and he came out as if like he's really apologizing.
Like you can tell he started laughing that he don't really go fuck.
Bro, I can't believe. I'm so glad you haven't listened to this because I can actually see your fucking reaction to this. Bro, Devin has never heard this before. Oh my god, I can't believe you people haven't heard this. This is one of the fucking greatest tracks of Tom Macdonald. Bro, this puts cancelled to shame. I'm sorry to tell you. This puts cancelled to shame. And cancelled is insane. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. You tell me.
Best that did nothing for me. I gave my guts and got lost in glory. I'm standing here while you sit before me.
I'm not going to pause it. I'm going to let it just play right through because you have to appreciate this.
All right, bet.
Okay, so let's go. Guts and got lost in glory. I'm standing here while you sit before me. There's nothing left but to say I'm sorry.
I love this track, bro.
Sorry, that doesn't bother me. I don't know anybody, an apology. I don't have no regrets in my biology. Reload and shoot for the stars, y'all look like astronomy. No one as hot as me, copy me commonly. Wannabes, y'all are so shockingly comedy. Carry the weight of my songs all on top of me. I will not break, I'm not made out of pottery. Bury your bodies on acres of property. Place them at angles like sacred geometry. Down with the modesty, everything I drop is quality. Promise, like honestly, follow me. I ain't gonna stop with the hits. Come rock with the kid on block like Pac with a bin. I'm a god with the bin, no cops at the crib.
This fucking flow. That's fucking flow.
How
okay, that's tough. That's
fire
tough.
Is this track, bro?
Bro,
this track is so hard. This is fucking one of his. This is his.
You know when he get them the dark eyes to rap. That's when he start really spitting. Mm-hmm.
This is the fucking greatest track.
You gotta go back a little bit. You gotta go back a little bit.
I'm gonna go back to where he starts again, bro. It's so good, bro. I can't believe you haven't heard this. I'm actually so excited about it. Let's go.
Sorry, that doesn't bother me. I don't know anybody, an apology. I don't have no regrets in my biology. Reload and shoot for the stars, y'all look like astronomy. No one as hot as me, copy me commonly. Wannabes, y'all are so shockingly comedy. Carry the weight of my songs all on top of me. I will not break, I'm not made out of pottery. Bury your bodies on acres of property. Place them at angles like sacred geometry. Down with the modesty, everything I drop is quality. Promise, like honestly, follow me. I ain't gonna stop with the hits. Come rock with the kid on block like Pac with a bin. I'm a god with the bin, no cops at the crib. Got guap cause I'm awesome at this. Underrated, overpaid, they hate it. Complicated calculations made to rake the paper. Razor sharp like blades. Freddy versus Jason. Angels in my heart of Satan in the basement. Brains and handsome faces. What has made me famous? Great imagination. Fatal combination. Labels on the daily. I've been on vacation. Basic translation is I don't give a. Sorry, I got a point of view. It's like a pistol you don't want to point at you. Y'all are annoying, dude. Y'all are like rats racing in a gas chamber. Y'all can't avoid the fumes. Y'all in a cage locked by deranged thoughts. I like Ray Charles waving chainsaws. Get your brain chopped into 8 parts to your face off. Hit the graveyard on my days off. I just cock aim and I spray shots till your legs lock and your veins pop. In a day's work, y'all get laid off. My girl shot every single video. My heart wrote every single song. Y'all are my children. My kids will be indigo. Obviously, I'm a God, rock with me, awfully cocky, cocking the goblin, shotgun and coffee, slaughtering lots and I'm offering coffins to anyone caught talking sloppy about me. Yeah, come rock with the kid, young, poppin' and rich, got dollars, I'm copping the drip, I'm donning the armor and authoring honor while bombing the targets that karma has missed. Hey, y'all don't comprehend, I'm often on the mend, I'm depressed a lot, I've wrecked a lot of people who were friends, I've been anxious, I've had breakdowns that were all inside my head, I regret a lot of things, now I won't stop till I'm avenged. Knock, knock, who's there? Y'all around and let death in. I'm John Lennon, I'm Michael Jackson, I'm Cobain, I'm Zeppelin. Your best friends are dead ends, your best bets are far-fetched. Your next best, I'm a gold trophy. Your death threats were ghost stories.
Oh yeah, he spazzed on this bitch. He spazzed on this shit. Yeah.
How hard was that track, bro?
Bruh, it's the fucking multiple flows and the flow switch that he he went hard on this shit. He went hard on this shit.
This is the first Tom Macdonald track I fucking listened to. You just imagine, Miles. I'm like, Jesus, this guy is fucking insane.
Oh, that's your first one. Oh yeah, I already know you went crazy.
This is the first one I ever reacted to, bro. I fucking went crazy on this, bro. And then, have you ever heard This House?
Oh yeah, I heard This House. I heard This House.
Hard on This House as well, bro.
Yeah.
This still remains my favorite track of Tom Macdonald's.
That was tough. That was fucking tough.
I can't believe you haven't heard it before. That was fucking crazy. No, that track was one of Tom Macdonald's fucking hardest tracks he's ever done on my life.
My people of this country.
What else is there? Let's do one more.
Did you like No Response?
Yeah, he fucking spat on that, bro.
He did.
No Response. I kind of felt was a little arrogant for me. I think that is where me and the Hangover gang started having a bit of a riff. Because I said that I think like he was. He kind of lost a bit of his humbleness. Like it was, I don't know. There was something about that where I found it was a little too much. I don't know. Maybe I was being sensitive that day.
You know, I don't like the track between him and Dax. Not a fan of it.
That Blame the Rappers.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
It's very soppy. Do you know what I mean? And I don't understand like why blame the rappers? I mean, like rappers don't raise my children.
Yo, you know what songs I still have not listened to?
One of my absolute favorite tracks of his, I Wish. If you haven't heard
I heard that one.
And The Way I Am, the Eminem.
I heard that one too. He killed that one.
He killed that one, yeah. Which one?
I still haven't heard the Mac Lethal diss.
You haven't heard the Mac Lethal diss? Oh my god, bro! You're missing like the best of Tom Macdonald.
I know. I haven't heard none of them. I know.
Oh, you haven't?
There's two, right?
There's two. Do you want to? Well, it's three reactions. Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that quick?
Oh, it's three.
So it's three. It's Tom Macdonald does to Mac Lethal, and then Mac Lethal's response, and then Tom Macdonald responds. And actually, Tom Macdonald like responds and like eats him alive, like literally eats him alive.
See, I actually wanted to do a reaction for all of them, but fuck it, we could do it.
It's up to you, bro. If you want to do that, you're more than welcome to. But if you want to do it on this live, I think everyone will appreciate that. It's up to you.
I don't feel like doing all that editing, so yeah, let's do it on live.
So okay, so we start from the beginning.
Who first?
Okay, so I'll tell you the story. So basically, what happened is Mac Lethal put out a tweet saying that it was kind of like a subliminal tweet, but it was a tweet at Tom Macdonald where it's like this white rapper, blah 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 blah, playing into the whole like fucking. Guilt, blah, 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 and then he was targeting Tom Macdonald, and then Tom Macdonald just dropped this track on him. So Tom dropped the track first. Right? Okay, actually, the first track will actually give you the story because you'll see the tweets. Mac Lethal, wait, so I spelled lethal wrong. Okay, so this is the first one. It's called Lethal Injection. We'll just let it play straight through. I'm not going to pause it. Like, let it play straight through. So that's... So this white dude who raps about how white dudes are super oppressed is garbage. I don't know his name. Not going to learn it. His bars are fucking awful. And he can shove his entire low-rent aesthetic up his ass. Fair enough. It deserved a diss track. But let's go.
I talk shit about Tom Macdonald and didn't realize that so many of my fans were his fans, and now they're all mad at me. So I'm just gonna tell them that I was talking about somebody else. That's it. Yeah. I was talking about somebody else. You believe me, right? Right?
Oh shit! All right.
Man, who gave this old man Twitter? Who taught him how this works? Someone tell him when he mentions me, do research first. He just old and bitter, can't hit him where it hurts. Cause it's impossible to make this guy look any worse. Hey, the world forgot about Mac. Now you can't eat Ramadan fast. That Oxycontin you put up your nostril finally rot your brain or where you always wag. Whoa, I should go slow. I don't want you back on the dope. It ain't a joke when you're going broke and you got a daughter at home. Leave me alone, you old man. Your career is a joke. It's so sad. Your biggest record is a cover song while you cooking breakfast. You ain't no dad, fucking housewife, fucking washed up, fucking never ever had a sound. How you rap with ICP and still end up the biggest clown? Mac Lethal? What's lethal about him? Old age, stroke face, a relapse going back to his old ways, a suicide because no fame. You ain't a real artist, you just retarded. You a weak target, I feel bad for killing. You rap fast, but every bar's filler. We kept Lethal, but we lost Miller. I guess your tweet is backfired. Go look up satire. I guess you're slower than you look, Mac. You got flat tires. I'm a visionary, you a parody. Your catalog is embarrassing. You pushing 40, your style is corny. Stop rapping and do some parenting. Fuck, I guess it's that time of the year. Hi, I'm here to revive your career. Guy, you come off so fucking weird. It's 2019, just admit that you're queer. I don't expect to get a tight response from a midlife crisis with writer's block. Even though it'd be nice to talk to a rapper who can't even write a song. Wow, look at you now. I'm selling out shows in your town. Your demographic, all old ladies. You don't appeal to a younger crowd. You ain't mainstream, you ain't underground. You a specific brand of fucking lame. Your triple time flow hella boring. How you say so much and have nothing to say? You are all opinions, I'm all facts. You are insignificant, fall back. Need a update, reinstall Mac. You can restart it.
I love that boss.
I need an update, reinstall Mac.
That fire, man. I love that bar. That bar was one of the fucking hardest
shit.
All facts, you are insignificant, fall back, need an update, reinstall Mac, you can restart and then not rap. Picture your life, flipping burgers, go get me some fries, cola with ice, one apple pie on the side. David, I'm trying to be nice. I seen you reply in my comments, you said it wasn't about me, come on, just be honest. You spoke out the ass and then all of your fans started turning against you. It fucks up your pockets, you're backpedaling, you don't have enemies, you're afraid to have to deal with that energy. You're lying and trying to make up a save, you said it, you meant it, David's too late. Oh dear, I can't believe I have to set this shit straight. Man, old ears, I hope you hear exactly what I say. Man, I'm here, you said you didn't even know my name, dog. So here, I'll say it so you don't forget again. It's Tom Macdonald, bitch.
Okay, so that's track one. So I kind of found like this over here, Tom Macdonald was very clever. He baited him into the response because he didn't make it so hectic, and I felt that Mac Lethal fell into a trap in the sense of like, oh geez, okay, well that wasn't that hard, I'm gonna fucking smoke him. And then Tom Macdonald came back and fucking smokes him. Like all of a sudden, like he's a different rapper on the second disc. So let's listen to.
Hello everyone, sorry I was gone, but to
The fuck is this? Oh, shut up. That's not what I wanted.
Oh, I thought it was part of the this track.
Yeah, I also thought that. I don't know. I think maybe Mac Lethal deleted. Yeah.
Got a little story about a single white female. Her name is Tammy, but you'll need some fine details. She gets up on the internet and argues with strangers because inside she's full of insecurity and anger. She tries to be edgy, that's her rap ploy. But back in the day, she was a frat boy. She says everybody hates her, but no one even cares. So now I'm gonna grab the bitch and throw her by the hair. Hey yo, single white female, it's time to make the J burn. Where's your fucking balls, bitch? You acting like you Grey Worm. How you gonna let her?
I hated the beat on this, bro. It's like fucking 1980s is calling. They want their fucking rap beat back, bro. I hated the beat on this. So look, he does throw punches though.
Lil tweet hurt your feelings. Did I bruise your ego, lil girl? What are you revealing? Your whole fucking gimmick is claiming everybody's too PC and sensitive. So why you want some victim shit? If somebody don't like you, that shit straight troubles you. Why the fuck you acting like an SJW? You rapping like you want to make America great again. You're not even American, Tammy. You're Canadian. You live in the safest fucking country in the world, and you act.
That was a punch. That was a punch.
American, Tammy, you're Canadian. You live in the safest fucking country in the world, and you act like you're repressed, man. You're such a little girl. Speaking of little girls, you want to diss my daughter? Damn, that's a cheap shot. That's so damn disgusting, man. Well, I can throw cheap shots too. Let's talk about the fact your girlfriend used to suck off R.A. the Rugged Man. You want to say I'm rapping filler? Your girl is a king of the dot groupie that be letting rappers filler. We got mutual friends. They gave me dirt. These are facts. Your girlfriend ghost writes half your raps. On YouTube, the biggest video of mine has more views than all your fucking videos combined. Speaking of YouTube, you claim that I'm irrelevant. I got 2 million more fucking subscribers than you do. You wear women's clothes and Nicki Minaj braids because you gotta hide the fact that you secretly got AIDS. You think that I'm not paid? Silly bitch, I'm a millionaire. You want proof? Meet me at the bank and I'ma kill you there. White on white violence. Damn, it's snowing. You're the fucking rap equivalent of Candace Owens. I heard you block people on Twitter because they told you Mac Lethal is bigger. Sweet Jesus, you're bitter. What's the matter, Lele Pons? Did my lethal injection get stuck in your vajayjay wrong? Oh, what's the matter, Meth Lamore? You need another stupid white boy gimmick to move some units at the record store? You're not a lyricist. You're not controversial. No one is offended by you, and that really hurts you, bro. You lie about your height. You're not 6'5", you little man. You look like Kid Rock had a meth baby with Lil Xan. You look like Lil Pump had a crack baby with Bad Baby. What's the matter, Elsa? Why you acting sad lately? I'm a martial artist. You fake wrestle, bitch. You aren't the man, but you do look like Becky Lynch. In your diss song, you tried to say that I was gay, right?
The only thing about this track, where he does throw a lot of punches, right? He does well with the disses, but I felt that he looked triggered. He looked emotional.
He does. You can tell. Yeah.
It felt like, it really it hurt him. So he kind of he gives his emotions away a bit. Like it's kind of like,
You're the motherfucker that be dressing up in gray tights, so you and other half-naked men can fucking play fight. You just need an excuse to lay there and take pipe. In America, hog is another word for dick, which is the reason that you have it tatted underneath your lip. Cause you love dick, bro. You give enough head. You wear nail polish, motherfucker. Nuff said. You ain't skilled, be quiet. You look like Billie Eilish did too many pills and got filled with violence and killed her stylist. I heard your diss, bitch. I ain't bust a sweat. You diss ICP, homie. Your girl's a juggalette. You say I'm in my 30s like this shit is a bad thing. I'm healthy and I'm rich and I'm living my rap dreams. My kids go to a nice private school. I got a sick fucking house. I own my own pool. How the fuck you gonna try to say I'm having an identity crisis? You're a 30-year-old man dressing like this. I wear normal clothes. I don't need controversy and shock value. I grab the mic and pour my soul. Let this shit be a lesson in how you thirst fame. From here on out, your name is infinitely cursed, man. Cause if you say your last name, you have to say my first name. Bitch, my fucking rap name is in your fucking birth name, Mac.
Hey, that was tough. That was fucking tough. I'm not a big fan of the beat, but bars wise, that was fucking tough.
Yeah, he threw some bars, bro. But now Tom Macdonald responded in 24 hours with a music video. In 24 hours. And he shot a video in 24 hours of that.
Damn. You can tell he was waiting on this. So that's how you know it really was a bait. He was waiting on this.
Yeah, he was waiting for it. So check here.
Oh my God.
Tower beats on the track.
Listen, I think I can hear it. Mac Lethal is hyping himself in the mirror. His wife tries to tell him that she's getting curious. He just yells,
Shut the fuck up, it's just Tom Guy's serious.
I hoped you would kill it. I'm always an optimist. Thought your response would be flawless and awesome. It's gotta be hard finding time to perfect all your rhymes every night at Narcotics Anonymous.
Hi Dave, hi Dave, hi Dave. I'm not even trying. You don't scare me at all. If you did a drive-by, I'd wave. It's so cute when you rap. It's like I'm watching my dad trying to use an iPad. You should just give it back. You've been sober like 8 years. You the type of guy who can't have 8 beer, have a single drink and need to get some coke and probably suck a dick for a painkiller. You party animal, you bad boy. You're a crazy son of a gun. All that karate and still you're a pussy. You tap on my shoulder and run. Where are you going? I'm over here in a house that you can't afford with your career. Got your own pool, kids in private school. You the fucking mother of the year. You keep talking millions. I googled your wealth. You are worth 2, Dave. I am worth 12. You're tweeting at YouTube. Somebody help with my monetized videos. Dave, that's a tell. Broken, ugly, short and stubby, 40 something with a face that was born for punching. Act tough, but I know at your core it's muffins. The type to want fuck the first horror, fuck the big.
It's hard, bro.
This man said he got a face that was born for pumpkin. Yo, what the fuck?
That fucking, you're the fucking mother of the year to such an insult.
Mother of the year.
Let me go back here.
Right. All that karate is still your pussy. You tap on my shoulder and run. Where are you going? I'm over here in a house that you can't afford with your career. Got your own pool, kids in private school. You the fucking mother of the year. You keep talking millions. I googled your wealth. You are worth 2, Dave. I am worth 12. You're tweeting at YouTube. Somebody help with my monetized videos. Dave, that's a tell. Broken, ugly, short and stubby, 40 something with a face that was born for punching. Act tough, but I know at your core it's muffins. The type to wife up the first horror. Fuck them. Big bad Dave got the Ellen cosign. Cool. Try to ride that wave to the Hollywood sign. Fool. You were so excited just to get invited. Teeth were freshly white and couldn't cheese enough. You said, I love rap because it's counterculture. Dave, counterculture is who beats you up. My future has Grammys. Your future is handies from Tammy, imagining baddies in nasty pajamas and transplanting hair to your head from your fanny. I saw you doing teeth commercials. You an actor, Dave. I don't need rehearsals. I'll piss in your mouth till you wheeze and gurgle, then stomp on your head till your cheeks are purple. I was a wrestler. I wore spandex. You were a customer. You did Xanax. I'll take you and your bitch by the ear and then smash you together like Stone Cold's beer. Being a fucking loser's in your DNA. This ain't a punchline, it's a PSA. The chromosomes from your mom and pa create retards and they name them Dave. Nobody's safe. The wifey to chain up her legs, remove all her eggs, put them in bags and then lock them away in the safe and send it away on a plane. I'm lucky that I know CPR. My girl heard you this and she died laughing. She was bummed we waited like a week and then she went right back into Minecrafting. My girl was on Def Jam. Your girl looked like Death Fam. She the Grim Reaper, knew I'd spit ether. She collecting the soul of a dead dad. They're gonna need a whole family of coffins when you crisp and warm to solve all your problems. The shame and embarrassment, all of the comments from fans you had. I saw it, you lost them. Ain't dropped an album in 4 years, dog. Rapping is your hobby. My career, less than a year, 20,000 physical copies. I have millions of streams, I'm living your dream. You're a glorified YouTuber, look like a meme. Go to stupid extremes, definition of try hard. Watch me rap after eating a Tide Pod, dying for attention. That's why you started this little beef. You're so desperate, expect that right after this ends, your sex tape probably leak. You've been on Ellen and Rogan, why aren't you a star? Here, let me tell you, it isn't the bars, it's the way that you look, it's the way that you are. Nobody cares about your music no more. Dog, you do impressions. You rapping 20 styles and you think it's flexing. I got a question, why you gotta pretend to be everyone else to resemble impressive? I killed you already, this don't need a sequel. I'm honestly bored with this shit. Feels like I'm kicking the corpse's shoes you can't afford. Feel horrible doing you like this. How many rappers wrote your response? Come on, Dave, give him credit. I know you sent texts, I saw with my eyes, I know what you said, Dave, I read it. You a real piece of shit. Not like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit ate a piece of shit and took a pee and shit, you're that piece of shit. I'm on like 5 minutes, shit, let me see. You were canceled and fired from MTV. The network wanted something fresh and clean. I bet any day they'll be calling me. You left rhymes hairs because you had to. You didn't walk away, wasn't something you planned, dude. Got lost in the drugs and the whirlwind. Caught pants down with another man's girlfriend, piece of shit. Not like a real piece of shit. Like if a piece of shit fucked a piece of shit and got an STD, you're that piece of shit. You got a pet bird, bet you never thought you'd be dead first. I'ma put you both in the oven when you get burned. I'ma put you both in a pet urn. Piss into the bottle, mix it up and turn the ash into plaster. Give it to your bitch, tell her make statues of me just to capture my win. My girl will just spit in her face and we'll dip, get a hammer and come back and smash it to bits. Put a plaque in its place so that no one forgets that your biggest mistake was as good as it gets for a guy whose career doesn't even exist. It's the peak of the mountain for you, this is it. Your aesthetic is pathetic, you don't get it, I'm prophetic. Your rap pathetics are boring, fucking Guinness World Record. Be careful where you were headed, I'm cemented as a legend. David Sheldon severed head is destined to be the evidence. Every room you ever enter, I will always be the elephant. While you try to fit this capital L into development. You dead little Lennon and send a letter to heaven that explodes when it opens. I hope it gets your attention. I can smell it, you sweating, and it's 11:11. I make a wish that when you die, you come back resurrected, so I can kill you again and again and again for the record. If you're feeling kind of froggy and you jump, you get dissected. Oh dear, I can't believe I had to set this shit straight, man. Old ears, I hope you hear exactly what I say, man. I'm here. You said you didn't even know my name, dog. So here, I'll say it so you don't forget again. It's Tom Macdonald, bitch.
Came like hard, eh?
Matt didn't respond to that, did he?
No, he didn't respond to that. He
I needed more, man. I needed more. He should have responded to that.
He should have responded to that.
Damn, that was tough.
That was hard, eh? The beat as well.
And you could tell the difference when Tom Macdonald was rapping. He looks like, this little kid. I don't really care. I'm having fun. Versus Mac looked like he was really bothered. So you can tell, the difference.
That's what I was saying. Like Mac looked like he was bothered, bro. And in both of Tom Macdonald's tracks, it was like, oh, this fucking guy. Let me just deal with him. You know, and he was very calm, very collected. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you could feel even the way Mac Lethal ended his track. It's like, geez, bro, like you're really upset about this, bro. Like, my name is Mac. It's
Right,
in your name.
right, right.
Bro, geez,
Yeah.
relax, dude. It's like you're giving away how you really feel about this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Damn,
well,
that was dope.
that's the diss battle. That was the whole thing.
That was dope. That was dope.
That's fire.
You heard about the dang, what is his name? There's a diss that was going on recently. YouTube diss.
Wasn't it with
Knox Hill.
Knox Hill? Yeah, but it was with Dota, bro. Like that, the guy's got like 1,000 subscribers.
Oh shit, I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, bro. It was.
Yeah, we can't count
bro,
that day.
And apparently, I didn't hear any of them, but I've just been told that that's what happened. People are asking me to react to the entire thing. But apparently, he even dissed Ren, and Ren responded.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm holding.
That's
off
asking to
from-
take L now.
I'd like to react to all of that. More specifically, Ren's
Ren response.
Bro, Ren's an artist through and through, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? Have you all checked out Tom and Nova's GFBF? What the hell is that? Have you ever heard Tom Macdonald boom bap? That boom bap rap? That was very good.
Yeah, I heard that. Mm-hmm.
That was also very good. That was back in the day. Jeez, I wonder how Laid Back's doing. Dig Laid Back. Have you ever watched any of Laid Back stuff?
Laid back. Oh, the reactor. Yeah, I watched some of his stuff.
Bro, did you listen to Hobson Rebirth?
Rebirth. Is that new?
Yeah, it's brand new, bro. You haven't reacted to Hobson.
No. No, I haven't.
Have you not heard? Like he's in Amsterdam, and like he jumps out of a spaceship.
Nah.
Have you not heard it?
Nah, that's funny.
Bro, I'm just going off Tom Macdonald quickly. Do a reaction to it now. It'll blow your fucking mind, bro. If you haven't, this one here. Jeez, well, bro, you are going to fucking. I promise you are going to go crazy. Do you like Hobson?
Yeah, Hobson the fucking beast.
Okay, bro, you don't understand what beast is. Just do this. This will be the last one. This will be the last one, and then we'll click off. We'll end the live, bro. So wait, let me just. Don't want. Okay, go. I can't believe, bro. I'm so excited to see your reaction to this. Is the sound coming through like really well on your side?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, perfect. Okay, because you're gonna want to hear this loud and clear, bro. This is fire.
I like the little comic book thing.
Oh nee.
Wat was dat?
This is such a sick song.
How long until I reach my destination?
Approximately 1 minute until you've reached Holland.
I'll get ready.
Sorry to overstep my boundaries, Mr. Hobson, but are you deliberately trying to live like the Grim Reaper?
Is it that bad?
Yeah, kinda.
Wetenschappers hebben nog niet kunnen bepalen of het gaat om een militaire test of dat het gaat om aliens die ons allemaal proberen mee te vangen.
Oh mijn god.
Is that better?
Let's spirits on the signal. Can you hear me?
Patterson. Patterson.
Hear me?
Patterson. Oh, shit. Patterson. Ah! Fuck! God damn it, motherfucker.
Monderes, het komt rechtstreeks op het land.
We bieden hun aan om voorlopig binnen te blijven.
No! Patterson! Niggas got me fucked up. Don't be talking all that shit. If you ain't with that shit, I'm with nigga. I said, y'all got me fucked up. Don't be talking all that shit. If you ain't with that shit, I'm with.
Yeah, amen, blow a kiss to God. Nigga, this flow's ban is against the law. You won't pay back shit, I would've risked the charge. Tell me who's throwing finna get pissed upon. I'm from the land where the teenage kids are lost. They got sticks for the beef like a shish kebab. So nigga, don't ask why I'm so twisted, dog. You wanna be me, better get your dick enlarged. Come on, hip hurrah. It's the Don Hop, the biscuits done pop. This shit non-stop. Him and Pac hot bread with vengeance on top. Nigga, I ain't no shit, you thrift at pawn shops. I done blew up more than I should deserve. Maybe it's my cold and odd demeanor. You cannot afford the hops and rebirth. Niggas can't destroy my dollars either. Bitch, if you do not know who I am, research. I tell her how I'm considerate, but I hope she understand. Me first, ain't having your way, that ain't gon' change. That's no brain.
Bro, how hard is this, bro?
That shit go hard, bro.
Hard,
So
bro.
hard. I didn't expect it when he came
Bitch,
out.
if you do not know who I am,
Yeah.
research. I tell her how I'm considerate, but I hope she understand. Me first, ain't having your way, that ain't gon' change. That's no brainer. Ha ha. Your radical stage ain't having no place in my face. Praise to Allah. They really hate it when the bag got cheesing. Might as well be carrying a bat like Negan. I do what I do, never liked you. Hated high school, every day in class I cheated. If you mad when I pass by claiming, nigga, you just walking in the path I peed in. My name got a new transpire meaning. Find new fuck shit to gaslight me with.
Niggas got me fucked up. Don't be talking all that shit. If you ain't with that shit, I'm with nigga. I said, y'all got me fucked up. Don't be talking all that shit. If you ain't with that shit, I'm with.
White contacts, yeah, I still be on that back on the bearer of bad news. No straight jacket, I'm tearing the straps loose. And I light up any nigga, I carry the match too. That shit fine. Still repping the PC, y'all never appease me. You step in the feces right now. That shit. You get left in the deep seas while begging me, please, inevitably, so pipe down.
Bro, his drip is so sick though. Fuck, bro. His clothes are so sick.
Appease me, you step in the feces right now. That shit. You get left in the deep sea.
Bro, he literally looks like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
He does look like Scorpion.
Doesn't he?
Yo, that is funny as shit. Dang, he
So
does.
begging me, please, inevitably, so pipe down. Hey, amigo, don't ask how I stack my Cinos. I get a kick out of eating these beasts though, so the only way to define it is hot keto. He nasty with it, ain't he different? Motherfuckers can't admit it. Jabs is hitting hard, he be slamming niggas. He remind me of Popeye with his kid and spinach. Nigga, I got a flow that'll leave most folks embarrassed. Nigga, if you don't want to carry no burden, don't compare it. Don't do it.
If you don't want to carry no
You want to carry no
burden,
burden?
don't compare it.
Bar.
How sick is that bar? If you don't want to carry no burden, then don't compare it. Don't compare it.
That's a
That's a
fucking
bar.
bar, bro. Damn, that's tough.
Popeye with his kid and spinach. Nigga, I got a flow that'll leave most folks embarrassed. Nigga, if you don't want to carry no burden, don't compare it. Don't do it. If I ever dissed you, I meant that when I wrote them lyrics. My ex and my side hoe paired up cause they both impaired. You witnessing a live apocalypse with a force like 5 rhinoceros. No record of a surviving hostage. I'm Colossus who breaking inside the cockpit, turning pilots to lifeless objects. If you nice, then I'm twice the hot. Your rivals off the hide from all this chaos. I know it's due to the prices costed, cause with hot saying niggas whole price get called it.
Niggas got me fucked up. Don't be talking all that shit. If you ain't with that shit, I'm with nigga. I said, y'all got me fucked up. Don't be talking all that shit. If you ain't with that shit, I'm with. I said, niggas got me fucked up. Don't be talking all that shit. If you ain't with that shit, I'm with nigga. I said, y'all got me fucked up. Don't be talking all that shit. If you ain't with that shit, I'm with.
I know this video was fun as shit. I already know this video was that fun, bro.
This beat though, oh my god, this beat is
Nasty, bro.
crazy.
Fucking nasty.
You know, Hobson makes all of his beats.
Oh, I know that. I
Yeah,
did not know that.
Wow. Didn't you know that? Hobson makes every single one of his. He makes his own beats.
Wow.
This beat is insane. That's about it. But bro, it's fucking.
Hobson is so damn underrated. It's ridiculous.
So underrated, bro. He's so underrated, and he's so damn good. He's so good, bro. But how crazy is that track, dude? It's like
dope.
A fucking hype track, bro.
That's a super fuck. That's a riot track.
Yeah, no, he actually killed that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Killed that shit. Anyway, well, that's that. I think we did well here.
We did.
We must do these every Saturday, actually. If you can.
Yeah, no, I'm down. We can do that.
Bro, what I'll do is I'll pay for the full version of this StreamYard, and then we can simultaneously do it on each other's channel.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope as shit.
Well, I don't mind. I mean, we can do it on your channel if you want. I don't really care. But I'm saying if we can do it simultaneously, it'd be fucking cool.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Which is quite sick. So at least, listen, we went through a lot of Tom Macdonald's discography. We said what we had to say, and those are things. I mean, like, I think a lot of people misconstrued the last discussion we had with Tom Macdonald. Like, we literally had opinions on him and on his like authenticity, and it's right to have that. There's nothing wrong with that, and we got a lot of heat for that unnecessarily. But either way.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is sometimes, unfortunately. Because
once fucking care, bro. I don't sit there and cry about. It's like fucking jeez, bro. It's like, okay, well, fine. I won't waste my time with him anymore. Then.
Right. Yeah, that's the reason I stopped reacting.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, that was a cool little bash. Next week, we'll do something else. Actually, next week you fucking pick what you want to do. You pick the fucking. I think a lot of people really enjoy the music. So
yeah.
All right. You can tell me what you want to do.
Shit. We'll figure something out. Yeah, we could do music. We could even react to something like. You watch like Family Guy or American Dad, like compilation, like the funny moments.
Yes, we must do those. Oh my god, we have to do those. That's
insane, bro.
Next week.
That'll be fucking insane.
Around the same time. What time will we start in your side? What, 4 p.m.?
I could do 3:30. So I came on today with 3:30. Yeah, I think last week I came on 4. I ran a little bit late, so it was up to you. Whatever works better for you.
Yeah, I'm just saying you give them the time because most people watch from your side of the world. I think I've got like maybe one South African fan, so it's pointless telling them my time.
That's true. Yeah, so 3:30 p.m.
Yeah, let's do it, bro. I love that fucking idea. Family Guy, we must do the comedy shit, bro. Oh my god,
that sure have so me dying, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be pausing a lot. I'm gonna be crying, bro. I'm gonna be crying.
Fire. Done. Okay, that's settled. That's settled. Next week is going to be a comedy week. We're going to literally just do those. Let's do that. Sweet, bro. As always, bro, it's been fucking awesome, bro. I love doing the shit with you.
I already know, man. Appreciate it. So 3:30 tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Next week. Tomorrow. See, I'm already excited. 3:30 next week Saturday. I got to tell everybody. 3:30 next week Saturday.
Next week Saturday, yeah. Same time, yeah.
Yep, comedy compilation, reactions. You feel me? So we about to be lit.
I'm actually gonna fucking put a video out telling people this, so that people actually know, so that they can actually be ready.
I bet. Yeah, let's do that. We just hopped on here kind of like randomly in a way. We didn't really broadcast anything. Yeah.
I think we need to prime some people.
That would be good.
Perfect. All right, awesome. Sweet, bro. It's been fire. I need to get to bed. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning here.
Oh, Devin said it's 6:47 here now. Yeah, it's 6:47 where I'm at too. Yeah, so 3:30 my time basically. So 3:30 p.m. Next week Saturday we doing this back over again, but this time all comedy compilation. So gonna be a lot of laughter, jokes, funniness, everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire, bro. I'm so looking forward to that. I didn't even think of that. That's such a good idea.
That's gonna be lit.
That's gonna be fire. Okay, awesome. Sweet, bro.
All right, yep. Everybody be safe. Everybody stay blessed.
Be safe, stay blessed.
We are out.
Peace.
All right, man. Yep.